Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, to another Creatures and Corridors live stream. We're back. This is third week in a row, I think. Fourth week in a
Insane.
row? No, fourth week in a row.
Fourth?
Yeah. So,
Triple gaming.
yeah, we're trying to step it up a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep up this pace, but for now, you get to reap the benefits, and so do we. So, yeah. Just quick before we start, as always, don't forget to throw us a follow on Twitch if you haven't already. And don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions. We're open to anything. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. When last we left our heroes, Fulgor and Dozak were captured by a group of Darkside Force users. While in their deposed state, they learned that the group was led by an ancient human man who was feared and respected. He tested our two Force-empowered heroes, both mentally and physically. Ultimately, they proved themselves worthy of his tutelage. They were showered with gifts, both of them receiving powerful artifacts from the Elder's private collection. Meanwhile, the rest of the party launched a rescue mission to rescue their captured allies. They were joined by Kashto, a Jedi and friend of their new ally Akoma, as well as Harrow, a Wookiee who oversees the local chapter of the Mandalorians on the Wheel. Finding the lair was the easy part, but the battle that followed proved to be much more challenging. Things were touch and go for a while, but in the end, our heroes prevailed. Will the heroes be able to overcome the master who led these powerful Sith? What fate has befallen Dozak? And will they be able to walk out as easily as they walked in? Find out right now on Star Wars 5e, new campaign. So, we were mid-combat, and we actually were still in initiative when we ended the session. It was, we were burning the midnight oil last time, so we ended, I believe Hera was the last to go, so Kashto was up next.
Correct.
And I think I was planning on healing Vrain.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast... Where's my Kashto sheet? I should have opened this. What is heal? It's a die 8 per level?
Yes.
Yes, it's Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds?
Plus your governing modifier. Or plus wisdom, actually, because it's a light-based spell.
I only have enough to do a second level, so...
It is more than 0.
So you're gonna get 15 HP back, Rain.
That's basically a level 3 ceiling.
Hey, that's at
That's
least
one shot from the Mandalorian.
I was about to say, at least that survives maybe one attack.
Just, hey, that's like back up to half health. Yeah, it's okay. I specialize in helping people dodge.
Didn't you dodge?
But do you specialize in dodging?
Appreciate it, Costo.
Hey, we need you in this fight.
We need everyone.
Now it is the Kardaz's turn. And...
Oh, Cardoz is on the table.
I am going to use my action to disengage.
This guy.
I will fly. Actually, can I even get through y'all?
Nope, that's why they're standing that way.
Okay, maybe I won't
Yeah,
do
we're on this. Okay,
I'm going to detonate a live grenade, killing everybody.
All gore things.
Is it going up or down the staircase, Anthony?
Going up.
You remembered.
I did.
Well, if I can't get out, I guess I'll go down swinging.
Started blasting.
Yeah, for real.
They're called. You'd have to like knock somebody prone and then like fly over them.
Like Costa
You
would
wanted to
do.
get
You
out.
just want to do that too.
Let's not
Yeah.
click bad guy.
You could.
Just take
I mean,
the.
but that would take his
just
action,
the
though.
attack.
He'd lose the
Attacks of
disengage, but
opportunity.
he'd get out. So it's, pick your poison.
If you grapple
You know?
one of them, you can, like shift spots with them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to shove Kashto. That's got to be the move, right?
Are the doors open or closed right now?
They're open.
He's just gonna shove Kashta like, move it, nerd.
What is it in White Girls when he has to use the restroom?
I forgot.
He's gotta like
Yeah.
take him.
I think the last time I saw White Girls was in White Chicks. Was it White Chicks?
White Chicks. That's right. It's White Chicks. My
White
bad.
Chicks. I think it was
Yeah.
in middle school, which was like 2003 or 2.
Well,
That's
that's
20 years.
That's too long for one.
It's time
For two,
time
we
for a
should
watch
watch it.
party.
I'll
Have a
big
Star Wars
credit
watch
for
party.
Join us on Creatures and Corridors. We're watching White Chicks.
What does that have to do with Star Wars or D&D?
Now, see,
join
we'll
and find out.
We'll be able
What's
to
called-
prove the
they're-
similarities between the characters and our characters.
Listen,
There you
they are 2 black men role playing as 2 white women. It's a
That's-
great
that's-
lesson
okay.
in acting and improv and
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Sorry for the delay here. I was just trying to.
Think about his life.
Yes. So, to no one's surprise, Car does
Roll the
won
20.
the shove action. So I will actually just push him back the 5 feet. And now I will move. So that's a opportunity attack if you want it, Karo. Technically
Oh
bloodline
yeah.
too.
Do I hit? I thought I was. The angle
You have
was,
You have a
was
10
too
foot reach.
congested.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
No,
that's
no,
right.
it's
That's
the-
right. The
it's the-
spiral staircase.
It goes
Yeah,
like
the
this, right? So he's just out of my
Yeah.
reach now.
yeah, basically the spiral staircase.
Yeah. So
I had my shiv out, so I can hit him with my shiv, right? Or is it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
stab him.
Shiv.
Grimy,
shit.
dude. Knife
Wow.
Just a natural
First
20.
roll.
fighting.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Spicy.
Fair enough.
Can I use?
Passed my deck save.
I can use my die though, right? I could
Yeah, yeah.
stand a
Yeah.
die. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do things. Let's roll on the table. Well,
yeah,
can't have everything, right?
you can't have your natural
You still
20 in
it's a
your back.
crit, so you still get 6 plus that 1. So you're still dealing.
So 16 damage? Is that-
Well, the 1 plus
9.
4 don't get critted because that's the shocking property
Yeah.
that he has to roll for. So it's the
Oh, so
That's 20 damage total.
13,
So 13,
plus 20?
14, 20 damage. Yeah, 20 damage.
Dang.
Plus he has to roll for shocking.
I passed my save on the shocking.
Ow.
Wait, what maneuver
Okay.
were you using, Sammy?
I have yet to decide.
Roll back there.
Do remember that you learned that your commanding one is ineffective.
Yes, yes, I remember.
Do you have trip attack? Tripping would be good here.
I have disarming. I have
flying.
disarming, goading, and some other shit that just kind of helps me when they die. Now,
Goading makes him attack you, doesn't it? So,
Ain't dead
like,
yet.
He's flying, by the way, so like
I am fine.
you
Go-
can't trip him.
Goading makes him.
So if you trip a flying creature, they just fall prone and fall to the
Oh,
ground.
really?
Yeah,
Didn't
unless
know
they have the
that.
hover ability. Unless they have the ability to hover. Which I don't think jetpacks do.
we're
No.
just gonna go disarming because I want him to drop whatever the fuck he's got in his hands.
Strength.
Sammy wants that loot.
Besides the loot, I just want him to not have whatever the fuck he has.
It's literally a loot drop.
Oh my god.
What's your save?
I think it's
35. Fail it.
Yeah.
Russell.
16 of it. It's 16.
Fuck off.
Wouldn't you
Yeah.
know I just passed.
Yeah, I rolled a 12. So I'm
Yeah, it's like,
gonna
drop
drop
that.
my. I think I had the vibra blade out.
I think he had his coolest
Leave.
weapon. The one that was worth the most credits is the one he
He
had.
was
in
just
his hand.
holding all of his weapons in his hands and drops them all.
No.
The weirdest thing.
Didn't he take somebody's weapon from them?
No.
Because he was holding it
Yeah,
in his other hand?
he grabbed Harrow's spear. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was
Okay, then.
stowed. He stowed that because he couldn't have both of his hands free, or have a.
Well, because I started running. After I grabbed it, I started running.
Yeah, but you had both in your hands. So you had both your hands. So wouldn't you drop both?
So I think you should roll on it, Russell, so you see which one you drop. 'cause you
It
only
drops. It says on a failed save, it drops the object you choose.
Oh, so he
Oh.
gets
One
to
item
choose.
of your choice. So you can either have him drop his hooked fiber blade or Harrow's spear.
Nah, fuck Harold Spear. Drop his fiber blade.
Wow, dude.
That's what I'm
That
talking
spear
about.
has been in my clan for generations.
It's okay. We can get the spear over his dead body.
We can shit a new one.
We'll get you a new one.
Okay,
like-
I'm.
We are not good
Run,
people.
it's the most useless, like, unique item, but it's still like
Okay.
important.
Glavis can make a improvised attack. Currently, he's holding your rifle, Karo. So it would just be 1 plus strength.
Strength plus proficiency.
Right.
Strength.
To hit.
He does
Feel
not
like-
Oh,
have.
sorry, I was talking about damage.
There's a lot of dead people in this hallway.
He doesn't have. Oh, he didn't have it on his thing. Let me.
Yeah, just
So just roll a
just roll a
d20,
d20
right?
and-
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that is strength to the d20.
The old-fashioned way.
Oh,
as
no,
they say.
that's
The
definitely
good
gonna
old
miss.
fashioned. Plus 2. That's a
Yeah, ain't
9.
gonna hit.
Oof, that ain't gonna
So
hit.
it's just.
Nine
Well,
is
it's
pretty
an improvised.
low.
Yeah, actually, you're not proficient in improvised
not.
weapons. That's rough.
Okay, and Vrain now.
Now it's my turn to get an opportunity attack.
I
Luckily, I
think you
pulled
had
up my
your
electro baton
baton.
at the end of last
You
one, and
did.
he is critically analyzed. So that means
Yeah.
I get to pop him with
Just
my.
crit brain.
Make
Yeah,
it
I'll just
count.
pull a
Make
Sammy and
it
just
count.
casually.
Yeah, just crit, do it.
easy.
Just crit things.
It's that easy.
Oh,
Can't
he
do that with
crit.
the one.
He crit, but
You
in the
guys
opposite
called it.
direction.
You guys
fail,
called
right?
it.
He did crit. It was just a crit fail.
Yeah, you guys called it, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's
Vrain, you go to stab at him with your slash at him with your baton, and the lightning doesn't click on, and it just catches nothing but air. Just, okay, and then
you
finally,
got in my way.
Hashto is gonna get to make a light foil attack, and that also missed. Wow, you
Can I
guys suck.
can I use hold on.
Okay, Conroe
I-
landed.
I rolled a 13 on my light foil attack.
Do you guys know what his AC is?
It's
At least
19.
18.
19? Oh, okay, then never mind. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Give me some
That's
sort
okay.
of critical thing so I can hit.
Well, he's about to break line
On
of
your
sight.
turn, I can get you moving, but that's
I can already move.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, but he can give you extra movement.
30. And 30.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, I mean, wouldn't he have to use an action to go invisible or whatever? Technically,
No,
if
he's
he's
not
out of line
not
of sight.
invisible.
He's leaving the lair.
He's disappeared from your.
He's
your
out of
sight
line of sight.
So I'm not going to show you where he's going.
After him.
All you saw, or I mean, Koshto was technically the last one to see him. Koshto saw. He's like he disappeared around the corner to the right or to the east.
That's
So he was the last to see him. All right, Kairo. You can use your object interaction to grab your gun from Glavis.
Or I can use the object interaction to grab his sword and go fuck him up with it.
Sure.
But I will grab my gun from Glavis. And then, Kyle, you're gonna give me some movement or what? You said something about movement.
I can give you movement.
Oh, I'm still hasted from Koshto. What's good?
Oh yeah, you're good.
that's
You
right.
need a
Oh
you have
yeah.
extra movement.
Yeah, good luck running away from a hasted person.
You could still give it to him.
You activated your jetpack too, so you're at 120 movement speed.
All right, so I'm gonna come here first, Russell. Do I see anything down this hallway? All right, hey, that's what I like to see. My main man,
What up, boy?
my pal.
This beat slaps.
Yeah, dude, this track is awesome.
Technically, I would have stowed my rifle, correct? Because just grabbing it doesn't mean I equip it, correct?
Well, if it's in your hands, it's equipped.
But
Essentially.
yeah, remember, I had the shiv in my hand, so technically,
Yeah.
I would have to have dropped the shiv, right?
You would have to. Yeah, you would have to drop the shiv back over by Glavis.
Okay,
Or you could just drop
he's-
it right now if you
he's
wanted
just-
to.
We'll
Yeah,
just
but
throw
fuck,
it.
dude, this fucking guy, he always passes the saves.
You could fire normally. You don't.
I
have
am
to do
gonna
the
fire.
save.
I am gonna fire normally.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
are you
drop.
dropping-
I would have dropped the knife by Glavis.
Okay.
Remember, if you shoot the snare first, he'll have disadvantage on the saves if you hit with the snare.
Snare.
Yeah, but I would
If
have
you-
to use. I would have. I already used my object interaction to grab the gun, so I wouldn't
Oh,
be
you have
able
to
to. Yeah, well,
Snare
because the
shooter?
last thing I
Okay.
fired, was a rocket, so I don't have anything
Okay.
in there. You know what I mean?
So yeah, yep. Just pick your poison. It's also a bonus action or an action to reload, unless you have the belt.
He's
And I
got-
have the belt. I have the belt, but the belt doesn't go to the.
Yeah. You have to equip the belt as an action and all that other jazz.
But I can't
It's a
reload because after my first shot, I'm gonna have to use a bonus action or for the belt to feed in. Oh no,
It's
wait, the belt's free, right?
the belt's free. Yeah, the belt is free. The reloading anything that's not attached to the belt is a bonus action or an action. So right now it looks like you're just firing into them.
Then I'm gonna use a bonus action to load the snare. And
Alright.
I'm gonna fire it at him, Russell. And it's not a disadvantage because it's 30 feet. No whammies.
So
25 feet.
wow, 22 hits. I think my thing just reduces damage. It doesn't increase. I see. Actually,
Did you say 5 feet, Jamba?
No, I said you said it has to be at least. Oh, I didn't mean to. I almost smoked you. You said it has to be 30 feet, but he's at 25.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. That it was under the.
Oh, I thought you.
It's not a
Alright,
disadvantage. Yeah.
You're good.
So there's
22
no
22
damage.
hits.
There's no damage, Russell. It's just you're gonna make the save to see. I don't think there's any.
There's no save. He's just
I'm
automatically
netted.
restrained.
I'm netted, yeah. So
Oh, no shit. Oh, okay.
You whip around the corner, and with your wrist launcher, you fire off a net that just it tangles him up and wraps, and he hits the ground, and his rocket thrusters are still like spitting, so he's kind of like spinning on the ground.
Okay, so first attack is going to be just a
I'm
regular.
just gonna shoot him on the ground.
What's it called? You have advantage on your shot if you fire normally, and he has disadvantage if you fire with your rapid firing. So choose.
I'm gonna
your,
take advantage on the first fire. 217s. 27.
Double
hits, Russell?
27s.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, sorry. I was rating the snare.
A
Yeah, that
fucking
obviously
one,
hits.
dude.
Do you want to use your maneuver?
Hold up, I gotta take the one off from the last one. I have 3 left. Okay, yeah, I'll use another one.
Nice.
5, 13,
Every little bit counts.
and I'm going to do. I guess I'm gonna do disarming. Get that other.
I'm not
Wait,
holding
look.
any weapons.
Oh, he's not holding. Okay, then I'll. I'm just
Or
gonna
no,
do disarming.
no, I still have the spear. Sorry,
Yeah.
I do have another weapon. Okay. Let's see. Do I have advantage, or do I have disadvantage to
No, it's just a
strength?
normal strength save.
Strength save, go. I passed. I got a death grip on that shit. Come on,
Wait.
bitch. Take this
Uh,
motherfucker from me.
I did not think I would have to, but I did say the first 2 power cells were prototypes, so this third one is actually a regular one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we
Yeah.
finally got there.
Yeah, we finally got the
Man.
regular one. So
Wait, so okay, never mind. Does that mean your carbine rifle did an extra 3 damage? Or was the carbine rifle shot the normal one?
oh no, that was without the. Right, that's without the.
Was
So
it
the
was
sh-
it your prototype or premium power cell or prototype power cell, or
They're,
was it
they're,
with the
they're prototype.
okay? So it adds 3 to the damage then, even with the carbine rifle.
Okay, so it's a total of 6 or 14.
Well, the carbine rifle shows that it has a +2 from something on damage.
Right. Well, that's the weapon.
That's the
plus 2 from
the modifier from the
His souped up rifle.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
and then
from
the
the
prototype
okay.
power cell
another
gave him
2.
+3, right? So it's actually 11, 16 damage instead of the 13.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to fire again. The same way, and I'm gonna do non-lethal. Is that okay to?
Yeah.
Not
if you're using your
wow, I want to
incinerator
fucking kill him
rifle.
though.
Your incinerator rifle doesn't give you a choice.
No, no, I'm gonna kill him.
That's not what he's.
Scratch that
This,
rifle. I'm
this
gonna
one
kill
doesn't
him.
incinerate. The sniper rifle's the incinerator, no?
No, this one incinerates
Yeah.
too. It's got a DC. It's got
It's
a.
got the mod.
Because it says
Yeah, it's
when
got a
they
save.
hit,
Mod.
it says when they
Oh,
hit
that's
0,
right.
they make the con save, so you don't get a choice.
No, I'm not gonna kill him. No.
Come
Oh,
on.
wow, I made it
you
at-
were
I made
talking
it at
all you were
normal.
talking all that good shit to us.
Let me
like,
roll another
what's
one.
this?
Let me roll another one.
Oh, well, you missed it, Connor. The Mandos actually have a mission to, I think, capture this guy.
Probably a. That wouldn't surprise
Probably
me.
the 28 hits, right?
Traitor.
So 11 damage, Russell. Non-lethal.
He's still
Oh,
alive.
this motherfucker's still alive. Okay, and then those were my 2 regular attacks, and then my
Now you have your hasted attack. Finish him
Yeah.
off.
Your hasted,
Oh,
your
wait, that's
hasted
what I
one. Your
wanted.
hasted one was the snare. Your hasted one was the snare. Remember? The snare took up.
yeah,
one of your attacks,
yeah, it was.
weapon
Oh, yeah,
attack.
it was. Yeah, it was. Holy shit, that was it. Oh wait, but I can expand another die.
You can.
Um, disarming again.
But you can only do one maneuver. Oh, it's one maneuver per attack, not per turn, right?
Right.
No,
Hilariously,
I'm
that
not-
is still
He's
enough.
got one.
Not
Yo,
enough.
nice. That is my existence, right? Imagine
You
if I had
just-
came prepared and loaded multiple prototype power cells, he'd be on the floor.
Yep, that would do it. That would have done it right there.
Or
Okay.
you could have risked rapid firing and possibly killed him as well.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk it. His thing's so high. Okay, so I guess that's my turn.
Rip that action surge you used earlier.
I needed to use
Okay,
that.
a,
Actually.
Yeah. I know.
a coma. Okay, so over here in the other room, a coma. Meanwhile, Coma stands up and he's like, "Thank you, Fulgur. I'm feeling much better now that you've healed me."
Well, we're in this together.
And
We're all in this together when
gonna-
we. Don't sue me, Disney.
I'm gonna make sure
His,
you get out of this alive.
so you guys are like facing each other, and so he's looking towards the towards where the staircase is, and you're looking at him. And his eyes go wide, and he points behind you, and when you turn around, you see the elder standing there. And he said he's got his arms crossed, and he's just like, My, quite the mess you've made, my new apprentice.
I'm proving my worth by getting rid of the weak.
Indeed. And you aren't planning on abandoning me once you've dealt with the last of my minions?
You've promised me power. Why would I leave?
I'm sure you know all too well that the Sith deal in betrayal. And don't forget that I have your ally here with me. And at that point, you see Dozak materialize next to him as well.
I would have thought that the poison that you've put in us was a good enough reason for us not to leave you. already.
Good, so you remembered. Yes, don't forget, I hold your life in my hands.
Yeah. That's why I don't plan on leaving.
Very well. I have been called away on other matters, but I will return shortly. Once you've dispatched with the culling the weak, clean up the mess. I expect a tidy lair when I return.
Yes, master, and I do like the bow.
Then he disappears.
With Dozak?
Yeah.
God dang it. Okay.
Not good. Not good.
Oh, Dozak, did you want to say something? I'm sorry. You could have interjected.
No,
there.
that's okay. I like the whole
Standing there
spooky.
menacingly. Okay.
Yeah.
Did Dozak look like he was being held against his will, or did it look like he was also like
He was just standing there.
just like me? Like, yeah, I'm willing to work for him since he's promising us power.
He looked relaxed, just pretty normal.
Okay. Yeah.
Akoma's like, this being is much more powerful than I think we initially thought.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why Dozak wanted to try to pick a fight with him. Them. I guess not him specifically.
If you don't get your ass beat, you never learn.
He he seems to be a pupil without a master, and he sought someone who he viewed as more powerful, which was not me or any of my crew, unfortunately. So, anyways, we should probably catch up with the rest of the crew down there.
Yep, we gotta make sure that they're still doing good. I know they were chasing after the Mando, and as we saw earlier and yesterday, that Mando is nothing to scoff at.
Indeed, he is no slouch. Well, let's carry on then. So he's gonna move forward 30 feet, but he's gonna take a dodge action, just in case. He is at like half health.
He just spontaneously bursts into flames.
Steps on a landmine. Okay, Brennan, I believe we're on your turn now, my friend.
I am gonna go ahead and bonus action dash and get right here.
Nyong.
He's gonna kill steal him.
No, I'm not kill stealing. I'm gonna just hit him with the buster and knock him unconscious. Cause I'm gonna actually turn to Karo and be like, "What do you want to do with him?"
Oops. Hold on. Russ disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
There he is.
Oh, yep. So I turn to Karo and I'm just like, "What do you want to do with him?"
It's not my call. He's supposed to be turned into Haro. The chapter here will take care of him.
You hear that, big guy? It's nighttime. I'm just gonna go ahead and he's prone, right?
I think Russell's trying
Russ
to
is
talk.
like
He
lighting
keeps-
up, but he's not coming.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My Discord dropped randomly, but I'm back.
Okay, don't forget to turn your camera on.
Oh.
There we go.
I look like Meeseeks on the fucking. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. That was funny. It was just like a big blue smiley face. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jama.
That's advantage, right? Because he's prone, or
He is restrained, but yes,
He's
it's still
restrained.
advantage.
let's go. Does 19 hit, right?
19 hits.
All right.
Maximum
Um,
bonkage.
Yeah. So this is knock unconscious damage.
How do you want to do it?
I twirl the buster blade over the head and then just kind of lazily with one hand just crack him right in the helmet and just knock him unconscious.
So you like smack his helmet, and the kinetic energy like makes his head like wobble and hit the floor. So when he hits the floor, you hear hear a crunch as it connects, and his jetpack also clicks off. So he is.
He
Oh,
powers
it's time for me to
down.
use my fate. It's time for me to use my fate point
Do 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 do.
or my story point.
My
All right. So as he like hits the ground and you hear like a big snap, his helmet actually rolls off and rolls away, and when you look down at him, rather than seeing a person there, you see a synthetic android in his spot with a little camera recording everything that's he's looking at.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fucking Doombot.
Oh, and Sammy walked away, so he didn't catch it.
Never walk away during a session,
I
bro.
heard it. Well, I have no.
Oh,
he's got his headphones.
Oh,
on.
okay.
oh, okay.
Who's going on at the house? But I heard it all.
Oh, okay.
That's spicy.
So everybody's fate points resets, but the Mando is not here, and he just had a stand-in pretending.
Your Mando is in
Your
another
princess
castle.
is in another castle.
That's actually
Dang.
really cool.
That's wild.
Hey, that means he could actually be stronger than what we have been fighting so far. Or weaker. Maybe his body's like broken and that's why he's using it through an android.
Doubt it. He's probably stronger, or he's gonna go get stronger. But presumably, he was using this opportunity to observe everyone's fighting style, observe their weaknesses, all that good stuff.
But that's just a theory. A Star Wars theory.
Everyone got up and walked away.
I'm still here.
No, I know.
Well, if that's the end of Jama's turn, I'm going to assume it is. So I'll go on to Brain.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Sorry, just typing notes.
30. Get a look, a kind of a look.
You see the helmetless android, robot, synth. I don't know what we're calling it.
Wrapped in
We
lead.
call them androids. Well, you're wrong.
A synthetic android of some kind.
And android is
Synthezoid.
yeah, an android is like a fully robotic that mimics humans, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yes, basically.
Right. Okay. So he is an android, not a cyborg.
Cyborg
so you
is
s-
technically human. I feel like I missed that.
Correct. I am
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
designated Android 16. Oh, mistakes were made.
17 and
Is
18, I
everything
believe,
all right
were in
here?
fact cyborgs.
Huh.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, because they still had a human brain, I think.
Something.
Or just their
Could've
consciousness was somehow transferred over.
Something like that.
It's fucky. It's never fully explained. Ask Scott. He's the one reading the manga right now.
Right. He's the one. He's like the lore master right now.
I'm here, guys. You know, I'll participate in it. I'm just trying to deal with something.
Just the chair. Cool chair though.
Jama, can I have a bite?
All right. What do we do now? I guess I'll keep looking to see if there's any more cult members here.
Oh yeah, I guess we can drop initiative now since everyone's been dealt with. I'll have Glavis. I'll have Glavis collect the weapons that are laying on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna go check out this room here.
I guess that's when me and Akama would come rushing up the stairs.
Yeah, Harrow is gonna come around the corner and be like, he says to Karo, he's like, "We need him alive."
Don't worry, he's been subdued. Oh, fuck. It's not him. I don't know what happened, but It's not the real Cardos. It's
He,
a
he,
synthetic droid.
he looks past you and he's like, a droid? Hmm. This one's more resourceful than I thought.
Yes, I thought we had him.
Well, I'm sure he's long gone if he was ever really here.
You think he's somewhere operating on the wheel? There's no way
Yes,
he
I
could
imagine.
have this body or control this body from that far.
Yes, I'm sure he's not far. Or I'm sure he's somewhere on the wheel. But who knows how far.
Well, me and Glavis
Vrain, when you
originally.
Sorry. Yes, we've probably spooked him from that initial encounter, so he I heard you did a number on him with your first meeting, so he probably retreated somewhere while his wounds heal.
Unfortunately, probably so.
You can't have a bunch of these things. This has to be like the only one.
Yes, this technology seems quite advanced and most likely expensive. Seems unlikely that there would be multiple. At least not this sophisticated.
Or anytime soon.
Is the armor like a part of the body, or is it like something that can be removed?
Make an investigation check.
Give Sammy that sick new armor upgrade.
I don't think they. I think they melt it and convert it into traditional Beskar armor, if anything.
I am
If it's
smart.
Beskar.
It does appear to be attached to the body of the droid. So it's not like it's actually wearing it, it's like integrated.
Yeah, it's part of. Yeah, it's just part of the whole.
I can still melt
Whole
it
body
down,
is one. And do what with it?
turn it into other stuff.
Okay, Vrain, sorry, I was waiting for a good moment. So when you pop into this room, you find a what looks kind of almost like an altar or a shrine, but it's actually a workbench, and there's several chests lining the edges of the room, and they all appear to be made of. They don't look modern. They don't look like your typical storage containers. They look to be like old relic containers from a different
Spicy.
age.
All right. I'm just gonna.
That's the
I'll do a
workshop I
quick
worked
sweep
in.
of the room. I'm gonna do a quick sweep of the room, see if I find anything interesting or of value, and then head back out.
You find a fat log in one of them.
Investigation.
That was almost an at 20.
Man, almost. I know. Imagine rolling a 31 investigation. Ugh.
So it appears that these chests have been mostly like picked clean of. There's a few wires and screws and just some general pieces, parts, scrap parts. All the like good stuff has already been taken. But when you get to this one in the corner, you notice something weird. It sounds like this wall may be hollow. You kind of hear some like this. You hear the sound of rushing water on the other side.
Can I look for any switch or lever that might? Is there like cracks on the floor? Does it feel like this is a door, or is it just like something that's just on the other side of the wall?
It doesn't. But like during your investigation, you didn't find any noticeable mechanism or anything that would open. But it's more just a sense that there is some kind of passageway on the other side. That the entrance is not. The entrance lies somewhere else in the area, but isn't in. It doesn't. The entrance isn't from this room. If that makes sense.
It's
That's an
we are
exit.
near the yeah, we are near the sewage anyways. All right, I'm gonna just come back here. All right, we gotta go. We are worn and tired, and we need to get out of here before reinforcements show up.
Is that when me and Akama come running up the stairs?
Yep. And so we're all we'll move Kashto and Glavis. So they're all kind of like Glavis like went immediately into loot goblin mode. So he picked up the vibro dagger that Karo dropped, the sword that Cardo's dropped, and now he looks to be like he's rifling through the pockets of the two dead Sith guys.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Koshto, I'll take it
Full
that the...
gore.
Oh, okay.
Gonna.
Oh, do you know where Dozak is?
I just saw him with the master. He appeared in the room and then he teleported out.
Who's the master?
The Sith Lord in charge of these losers.
Oh, great. All right, that's more incentive to get out of here. Do you know where they're at right now?
He didn't say, but he
Okay,
said,
that's a no. We should get out of here. We should get out of here before he comes back.
I'm
If he's a
actually
master,
going to
he's more powerful
stay.
than these guys.
I'm gonna stay and
Say
wait
what?
for Dozak.
Red spooky guy say what? We're gonna.
I don't really have a need to leave right this second.
We
Not gonna tell him about the poison.
We literally fought through all of this to come and save you, and you're not gonna leave. I almost died. He almost died. That guy almost died twice. And I'm gonna point at Koshto. And you're not gonna leave.
Yo, Zach from the other room, get in the line, bloodline. Join the club.
We need to get out of here. I can't make you leave, Fogor, but I highly recommend you come with us.
You need
There's
to
not
come
going to
with
be
us.
another.
We
There's not
came-
going to be another rescue mission.
I don't think we'll need to be rescued at this point. We're kind of now at the point where he's gonna need us. I think Dozak and I can work with him, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to leave.
Karo's gonna push through Coma and Bloodline and look around at the dead bodies. We did all this to save you.
Yes,
And you're gonna stay here. No, let me talk. You're gonna sit here and do this? Don't ask for me to come to help you again. If this is the way you're gonna treat me and this crew, we literally throwing our lives away to try to save you.
There's also one more important reason as to why we can't leave right now, and I'm going to like shift my tunic over and show the attached device. The Sith Lord has altered our DNA and infected us with a poison. This device gives us the antidote to prevent our death. The only one who is able to keep refilling the antidote is the Sith Lord himself.
I guarantee you, Vrain can figure out a countermeasure. I literally have a boat at least. We can literally. There is so many ways to subvert your melodramatic fucking bullshit. Like, if you want to say, just say it, but don't fucking lie to me.
Akoma interjects, and he's like, well, Fulgor and I have both expelled the poison, so we are fine.
You've
But it
expelled
is
the poison? When he says that, I'm gonna make an unarmed strike, kind of punching Fulgor in the stomach.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit him too. No.
He always hits me.
I don't think a 15's gonna hit.
Nah, actually a 15 is exactly enough to hit.
You're gonna take 6 damage, dude. I want you to take that damage.
I'm gonna roll a d4. That's a light tap.
I would like to use Force Shield, changing my AC to 19. I just stick out both my hands as both of them try to strike me, and I just like catch them and hold them in place. And now is not the time for us to be fighting each other. We need to, like, shit, I don't know.
Get on the same
regroup.
page.
Yeah, I'm not good at being on the spot like this.
Well, hold on. I didn't get to finish what I was trying to
Okay.
say. Akoma says, but if you can take a moment to stop attacking each other, Dozak is still poisoned. So we are trying to rescue Dozak. Fulgor can leave anytime he wishes, so he is trying to keep the goodwill of the master until he is able to free Dozak from his grasp.
I spit on his force field.
What's it called?
If
All
I
right.
leave now,
Let's-
he definitely kills Dozak.
All right. If
He's
we're-
already made that clear when he was just here. He said that if we didn't, he said, because I told him we were killing off the weak, and he said that's fine, just clean up the mess when we're done. But he would kill Dozak if we weren't still here. We being me
All
and
right,
Akoma.
this is the plan. How long do you think you can take before you rescue Kozak, get him the antidote, and get him out of there? We have a med bay on the ship. There's a hospital nearby. Perhaps we could probably get it out of him with enough time. How long do you think it'll take to rescue him?
1 or 2
Give me
days.
time, Fulgor.
1 or 2 days.
That's pushing it. You have 24 hours, and otherwise, I can't promise you anything. Here's a scrambler. Here's a comm. Use that to communicate to us when you know something. I
Yeah.
feel like Caro and Brennan here want to beat the crap out of you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fake knock you unconscious, and we're gonna take a coma with us. And then you can communicate to us once you have information. 24 hours. Otherwise, no promises. Have a
No,
deal? Is everybody good with that?
no, let him fabricate his own lie. I won't stand here for this. We went through all this for nothing. What it seems like. Caro's he's just gonna move, and he's gonna see Glavis looting. He's gonna look at Glavis. Just grab the sword and my shiv. There's no reason to be looting like that, or to be rifling through bodies. It's unbecoming of a Mandalorian. He's gonna walk out.
Before he leaves, I'm like, Karo, thank you for coming to our rescue. I'm sorry we can't leave with you right now. And I'm
He's
sure
not.
24
He's,
hours
yeah.
for
he's,
Fulgor.
he's not even gonna listen to it. He's
Yeah.
just gonna walk off.
Yep.
24
Howdy.
hours.
I run up to Glavis before he leaves. And I'm just
So you're
like,
coming with Glavis. Or
Yeah,
just you and Fulgor?
no, Glavis.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm like, hey, remember that, you still have the leaf. So if at any time Karo gets a little too antsy, just feel free to remind him about it.
He nods silently.
Alright.
All right. Akoma, you're coming with us.
Very well. Don't have to tell me twice. Koshto, it's good to see you in good health. And Koshto's like, yes, I wish I could say the same for Umber. Unfortunately, he did not make it. And Akoma's like, well, we're fortunate that he was our only casualty. Seems that everyone else has made it out unscathed. Let's get out of here before we push our luck.
Don't block this time. It has to look real.
Don't think blocking would even help.
Yep, nah, there's nothing I would have been able to do to prevent that.
I just hit you like pretty much as hard as I can in the face.
Do I actually have to take that full 11?
Yep.
That's just mean.
He's gonna knock you to 0.
I don't need to get knocked to 0.
I wasn't gonna knock him to 0,
He's
but
just trying to make
he's
it
hurt.
look real, yeah.
He's bloody now. So like I busted like his eyebrow, so it's just bleeding all over his face.
You
And
know
then,
I can just heal myself, right?
Well, if you're smart, you'll lay on the ground and act like you can't.
Then he will see that as a sign of weakness and likely try to kill me as well.
Well, you're the one who wanted to stay.
Somebody's got to save Dozak.
All right, I'm in the caravan now. We're gonna conga line out of here.
Yep. Conga, conga.
Hey.
Yeah, Harrow is hey, Harrow is he's dragging the corpse of the android fake Mandalorian. He's got him by like the back of the neck. He's just just dragging it out of there.
Davis, help him pick the body up, making too much noise.
Yep. Excuse me. Yep. Up, 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 up.
If y'all see any more trouble on the way out, just let them know I said you guys were free to go.
I closed the door as he's talking.
Damn.
Cold shoulder.
For real.
Okay, so everybody except for Fulgor and Dozak, you climb up the stairs, back up the several levels to the power plant that we were in last week, and still quiet. You get to the top, and let's see, you guys killed both of them, both of the guys that were there.
The guards?
No.
No, we put one to sleep. We put the first one to sleep, and then we snuck past the second one.
Oh yeah, the second guy was listening to his headphones, so he didn't hear you. Okay, so you you come upstairs, and the guy that was on the headphones has disappeared. He's not there. So
Alright, what's he
you're
gonna
in
do?
you're in the
18
workshop
guards.
area. Yeah, for real. You're in the workshop, but it's completely empty.
All right. Let's keep moving a little bit. Bold Gray, if you want to activate your generator and scout ahead a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. You want me to make a stealth check, Russ?
Yeah, you're gonna go ninja mode.
Yeah.
Travel about 30, 60 feet ahead of the party.
As expected. So you when you head into the next room, you see that the guy that you knocked out that was at the like security terminal is also missing. He's not there either.
I press my ear to the break room door.
You make a perception check.
Perception. Not bad. 19.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Too quiet.
You don't hear anything from the other side. Just the hum of the refrigerator.
I calm back that they probably left for reinforcements.
Let's keep moving quickly.
And I
Keep an eye out.
I go outside to... I sneak outside. I peek the door, and I open it slowly, and I kind of just hold position.
When you peek outside, you see that the drones, like the droids that were doing their various repairs and processes, are still moving about business as normal. But you don't see any other signs of life. That's it.
Too quiet out here.
Maybe they're just incompetent.
Maybe.
If we could be so lucky. All right, we'll keep moving. Just make sure the fence is still accessible.
Alright, and I'll start making my way towards the entry point.
That we created.
Yeah.
When you get over there, you see, Kashto had kind of did like a slapdash, stitched it back together just with some loose chain links. But yeah, it seems like just a quick slice of the saber and it'd be opened again.
I saber throw it this time so I don't have to touch the electricity.
The fence splits in twain once again and is now a wide open door to walk through.
I'm gonna sneak off perimeter, hide somewhere, and watch and provide overwatch.
You want to sneak back to where the speeders were?
I'm just gonna, cause there's an incline outside of the power generator, or outside the power station.
Yes.
So I'm gonna like go to that incline, go prone, and kind of stealth, and just wait for them to come out, and I'll just be lookout until they get out.
Okay. So you move into position with no incident. So you've got a nice wide view of the rest of the facility, and you're maybe 100 feet or so away from where your speeders are.
Okay.
Coast is clear.
Looks like it.
All right, let's move, squad. Autobots, roll out.
Okay, so yeah, everybody with corpse in tow, and your rowdy party heads out through the front door, and
We are gonna move as quietly as possible for what it's worth. This Congo line of armored bodies.
all right, yeah, we can do a group stealth roll. So I'll have all my NPCs here roll some.
Hold on.
Stealth
Before we
checks.
roll, I want to double check something before I let's see. Go down to there it is. I'm going to use my Sage Advice feature just because I can. So you spend 1 minute spreading your knowledge and experience, blah blah blah. You can so whoever's not proficient in stealth, I'm going to give them proficiency in stealth for 1 roll, basically. It's up to people who my intelligence modifier, which is 5, but some people here have proficiency in stealth, I imagine.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, there's only five of us that aren't me. That's cool because the body doesn't count. So,
Alright,
so
yeah.
I'm going to give everybody proficiency in stealth for what is effectively 1 roll. Spend 1 minute while he's scouting out. I'll spend that minute looking outside and kind of
give us your sage advice, Rain. Tell us.
what's it called? While he's out there scoping out horizontally, I'm going to keep an eye out the door, and I'm going to look at the best path that covers the most, has the most cover, and look at the ground and see anything on the ground that might, cause ruckus or anything. And I'm going to relay that information to the party. The line of path that we're going to travel and the best way to the spot and defense. Give everybody, basically it gives you proficiency in stealth if you don't have it, which
Okay.
may matter for some NPC roles.
Caro, or Sammy, you can go and roll for Glavis and yourself. I'll roll for everybody else.
Okay, yeah, I can roll for me. Me and Glavis, give me a second.
Oh, actually, he had proficiency.
Oof.
But so his would actually be a 13. then. Harrow and Kasho did not roll much better. Harrow rolled a
But they have the
10,
proficiency.
12. Kasho rolled a 14, and Koma rolled a 13. And so Rain rolled a 16. Just need our other 2 Mando boys.
Are you proficient in stealth, Sammy?
No.
All right, you get to add your proficiency bonus to this check.
Yowza.
10.
Yeah, it's a 10. Yeah.
Oh.
And for Glavis too.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the.
It's under companions.
Yeah, I have it. I can't find the stealth.
It's not,
He
you
may
just have to
not
click
be-
dexterity.
Yeah, just click Dex, and then
Okay,
we'll
okay.
add +2. Okay, so 15. Yeah, so despite the, like you said, conga line, everybody manages to be reasonably unassuming and move quickly and not leave any trace behind. So y'all successfully make it up to where Boldgrave is, and Boldgrave, while you're oversight watching, you're keeping your eyes peeled, and this is a pretty remote area of the wheel, so there's really not any like traffic to speak of out here. It's You're starting to kind of realize this is probably why the Sith put their base here, is because it's not really it's a pretty low traffic area.
Pretty
Doesn't
low
really
key.
seem to be pretty low key, and though you still have no idea where the two operators that were in there, you still have no idea where they went. There's no signs of them. It seems that they have fled entirely. So you guys make it back to where Boldgrave is.
All right, let's hit the speeders, and I'm just gonna head back to the ship. It's getting a little late right now. We also have our meeting tonight. Boldgrave.
We gotta go to that.
Oh my god, I'm too tired for that. Get back
You
to the
don't
ship. Hopefully,
You don't have to come with me. I can go alone.
no. She wanted both of us there. All her offers and all that stuff. So we should both. And I also want to check the place out to make sure it's safe where we station there.
Just as you're saying that, Vrain, you receive not one but two transmissions on your datapad.
Plug it in.
Wrist pad. So the first one pops up, and you see it's a message from a number you don't recognize, but it says, "Hey, it's Lee. You recently did a job for me, and I wanted to thank you in person. Let me know a good time that we can meet up. I want to buy you a beer."
Okay, and the second one?
And then the second one that pops up is from the mistress, actually, and she says, "Hey, we're going to have to change the venue. My sister is playing a show tonight, and I promised I would go, but we can have our meeting there if that's okay with you." It's going to be at Yados.
That's
Hey,
where
that's where
that
Huck's
guy.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
You're gonna see that guy's band.
I'm gonna.
That's. Do you tell me this, or are you?
I'm reading the first one right now. I'm gonna look at the. Boldgrave, have we been to Yados yet?
No, we were supposed to see Hux's band play.
Oh yeah,
That
that was
worked.
later.
That works out.
Tonight.
We got well, that means that we'll have allies on our side there too.
You would hope that's true.
I mean, he's your boy. You tell me. This is your guy. I'm just assuming he's friendly because you guys go way back and shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. But you know how the underworld works. And I also got a message from the girl's father. Interesting. Some guy named Lee. He wants me to meet him. Where did it say he wants me to meet him? At a bar sometime?
He didn't say. He just said, "Hey,
Okay.
let's meet up at some point." He didn't give any specifics.
All right, I'm gonna send a reply back to him. Are you free tonight? Send it out. And then reply to the affirmative to the mistress. Just be like, it's not a problem.
We should
Just
probably
planning
go.
on going to Yados anyways.
We should probably go check on your pet.
Yes, we should. Hopefully R5's been, dropping with the sedative on time. All right,
Yeah.
back to the ship. First priority.
Damn, that pizza looks good, Anthony.
I know. It almost doesn't look real. It looks like it's like the fucking a
Juicy.
3D asset.
It's just a frozen pizza too.
What's it called? It's like the way the string camera's picking it up. It's like shining based off of the background light and
Yeah.
stuff and the way they can. So it's like glimmering a little bit.
This looks epic.
The fucking blue lightning is bouncing off of it.
Like it's like
Right.
fun in anime.
It's like
Just always looks
space
super
pizza.
It's force casting.
So Glavis and Harrow they throw the corpse onto the back of Harrow's speeder, and Harrow he turns to you, Karo. I don't know if you can hear me, Sammy, but he's like, okay, but he's like, I'm gonna take this one back to base, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I have more information, but for now, just stand by.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry that we couldn't catch him alive here.
No apologies necessary. You did good today. You I can see why I can see that you've definitely earned your best scar.
Hmm. I suppose. These aren't the results I was hoping for today, but I guess I'll take what I can get, and I'll Hikaru extend his hand out towards Glavis, kind of waiting for the weapon. Obviously not his shiv, and if he hands him his shiv, he's gonna backhand Glavis.
God.
Karo's
He-
not
he
in the
hands-
mood.
he hands you the vibroblade, the vibro hooked vibroblade.
So I'll hold it in my hand, kind of twirl it a little bit, and I'll ask Karo if he wants it.
No, you've earned it. By right, it's yours.
Then I shall wield it with the force of 10 Mandalorians, and he's gonna just start swinging it.
Haro, he jumps on his bike and bounces.
Let's get back to the ship. I think we could all use a good bath.
Akoma is like, he says, I think Kashto and I are going to head back to the tea shop, see if there's anything left of it.
Okay, just a heads up, Kashto rigged a bell to the front door, so when you open it, you'll hear it.
Ever the resourceful one, eh, Kashto? He's like, I had no other choice.
Are you guys
That
sure
or-
you don't want to come back to our ship? At least for a little bit?
Karo and Glavis will head
It
back
might be
to the ship.
it might be safer than going back to where these Sith people already know you reside.
My friend, there's nowhere safe in the galaxy from the Sith, and, well, frankly, I don't think there's many of them left after what we just did here today. So I think we've at least bought ourselves a day or two of peace. I'll reach out to you again soon, but I must return.
If you say so. Let's go.
So,
Hop on the speeder. I don't know who's hopping on with me.
Obviously,
What?
I'm getting on with you.
All right.
okay, so the four of you are heading back to the ship.
Yes,
Uh,
that is correct.
I'm
Yes.
heading back. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so while y'all are traveling, we're gonna jump over to what Fulgor has been doing. Don't worry, Dozak, we're getting to you.
It's all good.
Tight.
I'm just happy to be here.
Just vibing. Okay, so Fulgor, if you're ready, Anthony.
Yes.
So Boldgrave slams the door in your face, and you hear them kind of arguing a bit back and forth in the other room before eventually taking off to depart.
Just mutter under my breath, I hope they can forgive me. And then, I guess I'll check what these two, have on them first.
So they both still have their lightsabers on them. Glavis was just like kind of patting him down for credits, but both of them, you know,
Mandalorian.
the cyborg has the big scythe saber as well as the chain sickle saber, and then the Night Sister has the quad Crufix, whatever saber. And other than that, Oh, the Night Sister also has a force focus that looks like a little it's like a locket. Or no,
I'm
not a
definitely
locket,
interested
sorry.
in that Kusarigama if you don't mind getting it, Anthony.
I'm grabbing all three. So Scythe Saber, Sickle Saber, I'll just put Night
Focus.
Sister. Night Sister Saber.
Someone's over encumbered.
Right.
Actually, I'm only at 20 pounds before picking these 3 things up, or 4 things.
That's what her focus looks like.
Ooh.
Nice, yeah, and I'm definitely picking that up too.
Spooky. Very spooky
The
for Halloween.
the cyborg definitely has a good amount of cybernetic enhancements, but it would take some time and tools to try to pry those off of him. Unless you just want to just slice it off with your lightsaber or something.
I won't do that right now. I did say I was
I'll
gonna.
come back for you.
Yeah, I could be interested in those cybernetic enhancements, but for now, I need to find a place to dispose of these bodies. Because I did say I would clean this place up, so I guess I'll start exploring now.
Sure. The world is your oyster.
Let's check this door first. I don't think I've looked down here.
I think I've already revealed this. Yeah, so you walk in and you just giving it a quick look around. It looks like a dead end.
It's just an
Just
empty
an empty room.
Alright. And I remember somebody saying that this way led to the sewer, so I will just assume that this is the same thing, and I'll open this door and head in here.
So when you walk in, this is like a cistern. So there's like a good like inch or two of water on the floor. So when you walk in, your shoes start getting wet, and this appears to be how they were getting their fresh water, like their drinkable water.
Ah, okay. I'm thirsty after all that, so I'm gonna take a drink and then.
Bad
continue.
idea.
Why?
Constitution. No, I was kidding.
Save.
No. Yeah, you splash some water on your face and take a sip, and you feel mildly refreshed.
Let's keep exploring. Is there anything, or is this just a hallway?
So when you hit this walkway, so this whole area has a good couple inches of water. So you're basically up to your ankles in water now.
I'll just climb on the walls.
Oh yeah, true. So down this way, there's a staircase leading that spirals kind of downwards, and then these two are both on the same level. But yeah, you see another door and then a hallway that elbows off this way.
When going in new places, always stick to the right. We'll go to the right first.
And the further down you go this way, the water gets steeper and steeper until this room, you basically it starts kind of like sloping downwards. So this room is on the far end is completely like filled with water. You can't even make it to the end of the room. There's so much water in this one.
Does it look like this is where they were like bathing or something?
Hard to say. It's a mixture of like clean water and poopy water. So they were
In a
bathing here.
horrible mess is a blood fountain.
Alright, not sticking my face in there. Got it.
Why not, man? Live a little. Pucker up.
Oh god, no. Also, I wouldn't be able to open my eyes because I don't have some kind of goggles.
Just raw dog it. Just go. And then
That's
fucking just like
double
let it
pink eye.
happen.
double
Let it
pink
happen.
eye.
Parasites in your eyes.
All the way, bro. Just let it happen.
That's okay. We'll check this door now because this is still continuing to the right.
This door is locked.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it open. Yeah, 'cause I can't pick locks, so I'm just gonna cut it open.
Make an attack roll.
Can I just do like the taking 1 or taking 10 to
Nope.
cut it? Oh, okay. Would seem I still didn't make that dagger one.
Boom, boom, boom.
Plus dex. plus 2, so 18.
Roll damage.
Plus 2,
Oof.
3.
Beautiful.
3 damage.
So, using your light dagger, you just very carefully carve a hole around where the handle is, and the entire like lock mechanism falls out. Do that,
Nice. That does save time.
and the door swings open. So when you see this hallway, there's a another staircase that seems to spiral downwards into a lower sublevel. When this door opens, though, you're immediately hit with the smell of death and decay and rot. It smells like corpses down here.
This is probably where they were disposing of bodies. Yeah, I'll check though. I don't know if this goes to the right here or if that's actually down.
So it actually goes down to the. I don't know how much of this you can see, but let me reveal secret tunnel.
Swords of revealing light.
Oh, it turns out this is actually a room or what?
That's what it looks like.
Nice.
More stairs.
Yeah, as you go further and further down, the smell of death becomes much stronger, and eventually you come to a small torture chamber. There is very clear signs of blood stains and the remnants of unspeakable horrors and atrocities that have been committed here. You also see like some of the medical equipment that they use to install the thingy in your shoulder, and there is also a bin or like a storage locker that is open, and you see the rest of your stuff and Dozak's stuff.
Hey! I'm going to definitely grab my stuff. And I guess try to... Dozak's only missing 2 items, right?
Yeah, it was like his credits, his you already got the mods because those were in the other room. But basically except for the robes, because the master took those.
Okay. So just his Devil Mimicker and his credits?
Devil Mimicker credits and any other items he had in his inventory.
That's
Miscellaneous.
pretty much it.
That was basically it. Yeah, you didn't have much.
Alright, I'll store it all in this. Is my droid still in the smuggler's pack?
Yes.
Hey, little buddy's still there. That's good. I'll just store everything in the smuggle pack, and at least there's nobody in here. And I'll go back up, which I think puts us back at going here now. So because this went down.
Here. Oh yeah. That was the only hallway you hadn't checked.
Yeah. So we'll go check down this way now. Trying to find a place to store these bodies.
All these rooms and no laundry room. Makes you wonder how the ropes smell.
That's
not good.
You're dirty, dirty people. Dirty boys.
You mean you don't know prestidigitation? You can't clean your own clothes?
I was thinking about making that joke.
I live in a society.
I live in high society. I clean it on command.
Yeah, getting high off your own fumes. Raw dog in it.
This door is also locked.
Same thing. Gonna vibro dagger it. Or light dagger it, I mean. God.
Make an attack roll.
Ooh. 23.
Full damage.
5 damage.
Yeah, this time you feel a little more comfortable, so you just quickly make like an X-shaped slash, which is enough to free the mechanism from the wall. And when it swings open, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Or no, strength. Sorry, strength.
Oh, that's even worse.
We love to see Fulgor making strength chats.
Yep.
Hell yes.
Ooh.
Okay. When you open the door, a wall of water collapses on you and is going to push you all the way back up here. and you're also going to take some damage from the force of it.
Didn't
Did
the
it
stairs
force him,
go
like,
down?
this way?
Yeah, they go
Stairs-
downwards.
the stair-
So they force you back up.
They push
the
you up.
stairs.
God dang.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's a lot of water.
We found the laundry room and got your ass in the shower.
Or maybe it lower the water in the other room.
Excuse me. I rolled a 19.
Yo, you're dead, bro.
Yeah, that puts me in unconscious.
Holy shit.
Looks like you're all washed up.
Yeah.
Imagine he could be sitting on a ship, relaxing, instead he's in a pool of
I
water.
know. Now he has to make death saving throws with nobody around.
Yep.
Feels good.
So, I'm going to
Imagine-
take that opportunity to jump over to Dozak.
Imagine a world where we have a Bodis leaf left.
I have one on me.
Yeah, I have, and so does Glavis.
Oh, wait. You've got your droid. It's trained to pick you up.
Yep. That's its one
Okay,
thing.
we'll jump over to Dozak real quick though. So Dozak, you are in the sewers somewhere. You don't know where, but you're in. Here, we'll. Let's put you guys like right here. We'll do. Oops. Well, fuck. Stop it.
Yeah, stop
Get
it.
some help.
It's like my shift isn't working. It keeps fucking. There we go. Okay. Anthony, can you adjust the map to put it like on the top left side of this? Yeah, you should see a very thin. Up there it is.
I'm on it.
So Dozak, you're in this. You're in the sewer with the master. He led you here. You were blindfolded, so you didn't know how you got here. But he's like, he tells you, he's like, now, have you succumbed to the hand?
Succumb to it. Such a petty thing could never overpower me. If anything, I am in control of it.
Good. Now demonstrate your control. Attack me.
Very well, my master. Okay. So, let's see. I am gonna actually Saber Strike. I get to make one melee weapon attack. If it hits, it deals an extra 1d10 damage, and I get to move up to my movement speed in it. So we'll go there. Here.
Good, make your attack. You have to hit
Yes.
first.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Okay. So, should I spoil the surprise for everyone?
I don't know. Maybe.
Don't forget, that also adds the die 10, which would be a 10 plus a die 10.
It gets worse. So while Dozak's been off screen, he has actually been fully attuning to the desiccated hand. So, not only does this deal that 6 plus 6, this also deals 2 die 10, and it also deals 2 die 8.
Casually kills the master in one hit.
It's either 2 die 8 or 4 die 8. It's supposed to be 2 die 8, but if they double, then it's 4 die 8.
It's 2 plus 16.
Okay. So we'll roll
So-
the 2 die 8. I'll
Roll the
roll
2 die 10.
roll the 2 die 10. Oof.
Now add
balance.
36 to that.
God bless.
Where are we
Um,
looking?
36, 48, 51, 66. How appropriate.
very appropriate. And
66?
66.
okay, so now I have to. I am actually going to use my fate point since they all refreshed when Kyle used his.
Yes.
And when I hit the master, something's different with my lightsaber.
So
The one
Dozak
of my main hand, at
rushes-
least.
Yeah, Dozak rushes forward, and when their sabers collide, or as he like teleports with his saber strike, and when their sabers collide, Dozak, you see your saber begin to darken in color, becoming more of a red than an orange.
Right, that's
And
one attack.
the master, of course, blocks your attack and says, "Good, again."
All right. Let's see. That's that one part of the action use. Okay, so I still have since I cast a spell, I can't still bonus action attack. All right.
Right. Yeah, that's your
Correct.
your
But
action.
they did add a feat that allows you to do that. You just got to get to level 8 first.
Right. Okay, so I think that's gonna be. I think that has to be it on this first one. So unless I'm starting another round.
Unleash your mastery of the Force. Show me what new powers you have acquired.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate my kickers then.
Okay.
And let's go ahead. And let me just check this once more. Okay, I'm going to try Saber Assault this time. Whenever I take the attack action during my turn, simultaneously use it. But you know the drill.
Yeah.
So we'll go first attack.
Oh, he wanted you to use to cast a power. He wanted.
Okay.
He wanted you to cast a spell.
Okay.
Use one of the
Yeah.
spells from the hand.
But I can only use 2 of them, though. That's the thing. Okay, let's go ahead and try. Where'd you go? Do I want to do that, or do I want to do? And then what's this one do? Probably something not nearly as cool. Okay, yeah. So we'll just we're gonna go ahead and try Plague. So I'm going to expend 2 of the 8 charges. So now it has 6 charges. To cast Plague on the master. Let me copy paste that real quick. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw or become affected by the power. And the DC is 16? 16.
So you sheath one of your sabers and you put the hand in front of you, and you can see, even with your glove on, it's like you can still see the unnatural shape beneath it, just burned into your memory. And so when you point your hand towards him, this overwhelming, crushing energy begins to fill the space in front of you. You can feel the power surging through you as you try to cripple him with this ability. But despite all this feelings of energy in the room, you feel, this overwhelming force sensation. He appears entirely unaffected. He's standing there, just none, like nothing's wrong. He's just like, that's all you're capable of? More. I know you can do more. I rolled a natural 20 also on my save.
Oof. Okay, let me shoot you a DM real quick then.
I was mostly just letting you take this for a test drive.
Yeah. Since what we're doing right now isn't particularly pertinent. Okay. Alrighty then. And let's... Okay. In that case, I mean, where we're at is too small for me to do my big favorite spell. So I guess let's just hit him with a magic missile because it'll do an extra 2d8. So I'll go ahead and
the 2d8 is only on melee spells.
it's only on melee spells. Let me
Yeah. So like for the saber assault, like yes.
Yeah,
that's
like
fine.
saber assault. Okay.
But any like
Okay,
ranged
any
abilities,
melee weapon
don't add
attack
it.
or melee weapon spells. Okay. All right, then yeah, I'm gonna stick with the saber assault. This round then. Same thing. And then I'll try to attack him. Now that I've got the hand, if I can hit him with it, with the 3 attacks I've got, then they'll start doing a whole bunch of damage. So let's try that route. Newfound force powers still aren't as strong as they should be, but something tells me the saber will do just fine. Okay, so that one I hope is gonna hit. I don't know if a 17 is gonna hit him or not.
Go ahead and roll all your attacks.
Okay, so 1 attack, offhand attack, and then 2nd attack. I still have my hasted action. Skirt. Let's just go ahead and do it, and then for each one that hits him, he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
So you unleash this flurry of strikes, but he also dual wields sabers. So he's just meeting you blow for blow, just blocking everyone. It's crazy because like his saber is in the spot to block yours almost before you've even swung it. Like he's waiting for you to swing it when he blocks. Like he almost like he knows what you're gonna do before you even do it. And he's just blocking, and he's just like, push yourself. I know you're capable of more.
Then more you shall have. I'm assuming he passed all of those saves. Knowing him. Let's see. Then you know what? Let's just keep willing on him. Which no, because he wants me to use more force powers, and I'm running out of ones that are melee for now. Man, once I get that saber slash, forget about it. It's gonna be spicy. That one doesn't count as a melee. Let's just screw it. I'll just try saber strike again. Might as well. That's what he wants. That's what it'll get.
Good warrior attack.
Mm-hmm.
So this time you teleport behind him, hoping to find an opening. But just as you're swinging, like as you rematerialize, and swing your saber again, he's already got his saber behind him, ready to block before you even swung at him. And
how did you come across
blocks your
such power?
Perhaps when you're ready, I will teach you my strengths. But for now, it seems that our unwelcome visitors have finally left, so we may return. Come. I believe your
Yes, master.
I believe your comrade is in need of our assistance.
That
And
reminds
so
me,
now
I need to
we'll
make a disturbance roll.
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
You know, I'm not
go
really
ahead.
sure we need a disturbance roll because I'm pretty sure the only one who would really care is right in front of me.
Nonsense. The world is bigger than that.
There could be a Jedi looking to kill y'all or something.
That's how we find level 20
Now
loot.
there is.
Yeah.
There's
Okay, so
Katana's like, oh man, not again.
so Fulgor, you get overwhelmed by this wall of water, and the droid pops out of your bag that you just recovered to bring you back up. So what does it do again? It puts you at 1, or I don't remember exactly how I.
It's either puts me at 1 or 1 die 4. I'm trying to find the medbot. That's right. That's what I named it. Medkit. As an action, you can activate the medical kit, choosing one of the following options. You can stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points, or stabilize a creature within 5. Yeah, that is 0. Without needing the check, you can restore 1 die 4 plus 1 to a creature within 5 feet. That's the one we'll do. It'll restore 1 die 4 plus 1. That way I can wake up instead of drowning slowly.
Yep.
Or
Go ahead
quickly.
and roll it.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make any sense?
Why would you stabilize a creature if you could just give them health?
Because it can only be either each thing can only be used once a day, or the
Okay,
healing
that
and
makes
the other
sense.
one can only be
Yeah.
used once a day.
Oh, okay. I was like,
And also-
hold on.
Also, maybe you want to stabilize someone, but not necessarily bring them up, like a bad guy or something. I don't know.
So 3, I gain 3 health. Boop, boop, boop. I just
Since if
So-
there's limited times per day or something.
So for you wake up and you're on your back, floating in water, and your little med droid is on top of your chest, and it just pricked you in the neck with its little medical needle thing.
I was just coughing and throwing up water. I am so glad to have you back.
Give it a little pat on the head.
Yeah.
Good boy.
A little petting. And then I'm like, okay, I think that's enough exploring. Let's I guess we'll throw the bodies in the poopy water area. I don't know where else to put them. I'll take whatever belongings they have and like I'll go store it in one of the chests in the workshop. The robes probably aren't significant, but you know, their weapons at the very least can go in the chests.
Mhm.
And then I'll
So you
just
painstakingly drag all the corpses down to the poopy water area. Even the cyborg too. Even
not the
these two?
cyborg, like I said, I did want the cybernetic enhancements. I'm also not gonna put the Night Sister in there. I don't know if the Master will want to. I don't know if necromancy exists in this setting.
Does now. Just kidding. It certainly can.
They haven't been dead that long. Maybe the Master knows Revivify.
Mass revivify and just boop.
That
There you
seems
go.
like a light power.
I don't. Should
I
definitely be a
mean,
dark
he's-
power, honestly.
He's kind of the BBEG right now, so if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be him.
You bring her back as a zombie of some kind.
That's what I was thinking.
Corpse walker, or a construct automaton type being rather than a living, breathing person.
Yep.
Are you gonna move them, or are you just gonna leave them right there?
Yeah, I'll move him. I'll move him into this empty room. And then I guess I'll 3rd level heal myself. 3 die 8 plus 4. God, my rolls are ass. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Puts me at 16. And then I guess I'll go wait in the throne room. If I have the time, which I probably don't, I will try to take a short rest.
Okay, so moving the bodies and stuff takes you about an hour to do. And as you are walking into this room to heal, you hear Tozak and the elder coming up the steps. So they come up. They have returned.
Welcome back, and I give a slight bow to the master.
He says,
Good to
"Well
see you
done, my
again."
apprentice. Well done, my apprentice. And I take it that you were unsuccessful in recruiting your former crewmates."
They didn't give me the chance to try to bring them around, but I will be trying again.
He kind of like strokes his goatee and he's just like, "In due time, patience is a powerful weapon. They will come around or they will regret not joining us."
Our group likes
Indeed.
the gains. If you can promise them suitable rewards, they'll work for anyone, honestly.
Oh, riches are easy to come by with strengths like we have. I know that the two of you desire much more than money could ever buy. But if it's paltry material possessions that they desire, then we shall give them what they desire.
Boldgrave is kind of on a power fetish right now. I think he'd be interested in also learning from you if I could get the chance to talk to him one-on-one.
Interesting. I sensed a glimmer of force adeptitude, but I feel as though he has smothered his talents for a long time.
Its flame has not yet been ignited.
He was ignorant to it for the longest time. Meeting me and Dozak has kind of awoken it to him. And when he learned that he was force sensitive, he still tried to ignore that side of himself. But recently, he has been interested in the force.
How interesting. Something to consider. But for now, I have something I must attend to. The two of you are free to do as you wish. I will summon you when I'm in need of you again. We have some rebuilding to do after you have culled my herd.
Well, just make sure they're not weak next time.
Oh, indeed. I'm quite pleased to have the two of you as my new apprentices. You are much more powerful than the others were.
It's still not enough.
I have disposed of the mooks' bodies, but I kept the Night Sister and the Cyborg Sith. I don't know if you wanted to try to do something specific with their bodies, as they were strong enough. And I might be interested in the cybernetic enhancements that cyborg had, if they're good enough.
Well done. Quite pragmatic of you, Fulgor, to save them. You never know when you can always repurpose old material.
Waste not, want not, after all.
He walks past you to his little throne over here and takes a seat. He's just like, you are dismissed. I will summon you again when I am in need of you.
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
And I give him a bow. And then, alright, Dozak, you ready to head back to the ship?
Ship? I suppose so.
He said he'll call us when he needs us, so we're good to go back about our business. After all, isn't there a arena you wanted to enter?
Especially now. Indeed. First, I gotta come up with another 25,000 credits.
Speaking of credits, return to. Well, this is after we get back up the stairs, not right in front of the master.
Oh yeah, I was like, let's move y'all over here.
Out of earshot.
Yeah, I found our old belongings and I start giving him his stuff back, including his credits.
Thank you, Fulgor.
Of course. Now, we better get back to the others. They were not pleased that I wanted to stay behind so that I could bring you with me.
Oh, of course not. It involved me. You think they were going to be happy about it?
I think they were more mad that they went through all this trouble and I didn't just leave with them. Especially Karo, he kind of ignored me the rest of the time he was here when I said I wasn't gonna go. So I need to do something to repair
we both know
my...
Karo has a problem with tunnel vision. He's not. He doesn't see all the cogs in play.
Maybe so, but either way, it's probably best that we try to repair our bonds.
Probably.
So we should probably stop by and get something nice for everyone. Maybe
some kind of a happy reunion.
Bring dinner from one of the 5-star restaurants here or something.
You say that like any of them would eat anything fancy. I'd put money on we stop by Atomic Burger or whatever it's called, and they'll probably be happy with that.
I still want to stop by a 5-star place.
That makes 2 of us.
I do, like I said, I want to try to repair these bonds. I want to try to impress everybody. Not that somebody as unsophisticated as Boldgrave could taste the difference, but at least it'll look pretty.
I'm not sure it's a difference in taste, but more like he wouldn't care.
Also probably true.
Well, very well. Let's see if we can get back to him.
Yep. And we'll leave. We'll be on our way. Oh, I guess did we want to go look at those cybernetic enhancements?
Hey, I kind of do, honestly. Like, depending on what he's got, it might not be bad to keep it for later. See if we can't find a Star Wars equivalent of a Ripper Doc and be like, hey, yo.
Has Russell frozen, or is he just not moving and stuck smiling?
He may have DC'd.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Like, he was just in the same position with this creepy smile the whole time.
Honestly, I was just like, oh, they're just role playing. It's totally fine. Like, I didn't even phase me because you guys were just role playing. So. I was like, there's no reason. I was like, he has no reason to talk.
Yeah, I was listening, and then my internet went out, so I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, well, because like I noticed you were moving, so I was like, well, okay, how much of that did he hear?
Right.
Yep. Okay, so everyone is leaving. So you guys, just like them.
Oh, you didn't hear the part. So it sounds like you didn't catch all of it. We were gonna go look at the cyborg at his cybernetic enhancements.
We can do that off screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get over there, yeah, the corpse is right there, just where you left him.
Yeah. I guess we just cut it out and we take it to, like you said, a Ripper Doc to look at. We can either try to sell the enhancements for credits, or if they're actually useful, maybe one of our party members or yourself would be interested in.
Yeah, first we gotta find out what he's got.
Yeah.
So we need to make an investigation.
So you're gonna carve him up?
Yeah, but
we want to find out what he's got.
we'll do the taking 10 so we can not fuck anything up.
Okay. Still gonna. Well, yeah. I guess if you're taking 10,
I guess we could just carry the whole body. Who cares, right?
Yeah, you guys don't have a vehicle though.
True.
Yeah, you're on foot, and it took him, even by vehicle, it took him like 2.5 hours to get here.
Well, I can have Dozak go hail us a taxi. Or per
top of my back, Fulgor clicks on the boots. Let's go.
Just let me know what you're doing.
Wait, Connor, where the road are you tuned to right now?
Say what?
The
So
hand in the
what are you
boots.
attuned to? The hands in the boots?
Yep.
No lightsabers anymore? No nothing else?
He was never
We'll
attuned
see.
to any lightsabers.
He can still
have
wield
a-
them, but he can't. Yeah, attune
It's
to 'em.
my subclass. It's the Force Blade Bond, where I can like pull them back to my hands whenever.
Oh yeah, that I know. I just I don't know what
He
items you
meant
have.
because
I
if
had
it has
to give up the Mimicker. I gave up the Mimicker so I could keep the hand and the boots.
All right. You should give the boots the bolt. Actually,
Gotta-
we're all kind of tight on spots right now.
Right. I gotta do that Sandevistan build, man.
Okay,
you
so
know
what's the plan?
actually, I don't think either one of us are strong enough to carry. I mean, it
Yeah.
would, but it
We
would
just
be-
wanted to know what cybernetics the guy had and whether or not we could take them with us. If we need to do that off screen, we can totally do that off screen so that we can move the story along.
Neither one of us is actually. I have I'm proficient with biochemist kits, but that shouldn't really tell me what the parts
That's
are.
not
But I can
cy-
at
that's not
least.
cybernetics.
Yeah, but I should be able to at least differentiate between human body and you know, enhancements.
Skin and metal. There's
Yeah. So maybe I can
It'd be a
safely cut away.
Yeah, it'd be if you're not proficient, it would be a technology roll
But,
in the cybernetics kit. That is.
but we'll do the
be
taking
technology.
10 to have the. I don't remember what the taking 10 is specifically.
It lets you take a 10. Like that is
Yeah, you
You
It
rolled
takes-
a 10 plus your proficiency.
yeah, and it takes I think 10 minutes of just sitting there taking your time to make sure you got everything.
Which one's technology? Is that intelligence? Yes, it is. Connor, what's your intelligence? Mine's 0.
Your modifier is
Yeah, the
0,
modifier is
mine is 1.
Uh,
I
you
have
can
12 intelligence.
you can roll it, and I will guidance you. Is that the help action if we're both doing it? Well, I guess it's taking
Probably.
10, so it's 10.
You just take 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just 10 plus your modifier.
If you're
That-
rolling, then you're not taking 10.
Okay.
It's also not an ability check, so you can't guidance either. You're just
Ah.
taking your flat 11.
But if you roll, you can guidance.
Okay. Guidance and help action. So
There.
yeah, I guess you roll the technology check, and I'll guidance you,
Okay,
and
so
roll it at advantage because we're both doing this.
okay.
That's a technology check.
Hey.
All right. He's more machine than man, but you do manage to carve off several cybernetic enhancements, which I will let you know what you got at a later point.
It's all good.
I know what they are, but I don't have the handouts ready, so I'll let you know in the future.
Yeah, that's.
So
fine.
you do
Next
get a
time.
you do get a handful of limbs and other things. some good cyberpunk gear for sure.
Delicious.
But whatever's left of it, you leave whatever's left of his body with the Night Sister, her corpse as well.
Back to the ship. Dozak Hale, go rent us a car. Or maybe I should do it. I'm a better talker.
Maybe so. We'll find a way.
Are you gonna get a bird scooter? Or are you gonna hail a taxi?
Like
Let's hail
actually,
a taxi.
no. Well, we're carrying body parts. Maybe best not to just have body
Oh.
parts inside of the taxi. We'll rent an actual car with
Just-
doors. Not a.
Just affect mind on the driver. We'll be all right.
Oh shit, you right? Till he's like, that'll be 10k credits for me to not say anything. To
What
not call the
about-
cops.
What about 1,000 credits and I let you keep your head?
We'll just go rent a car. Surely it's close to the same price as renting a speeder.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just rent a car, and that way we can get back to the ship.
Are
and
they
get
all
back with the
called
group.
speeders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A car is an air speeder.
We'll rent an air speeder.
The ones that can't fly are a land speeder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll rent something with doors.
So you're gonna go. Okay, we're back. We should be back on the main map. So if you want to rent a
Oh, we're up
vehicle,
top,
you'll have
right?
to go to over where this planet thing is. That's the transport depot.
Yep.
Oh, hold on, your tokens aren't on here.
It's gonna take longer to go rent the vehicle than it is just to walk.
I mean,
Is it
you lose? You lose some time walking up there, but
40 minutes and
Maybe
then
not.
cuts half the time to get back down there? Not to mention, like I said, I wanted to stop at.
Yeah. stop
Also,
somewhere.
now that we're on the main map, where's the industrial district? I see the residential on the top left.
Industrials.
I'm assuming the industrial is this top right where there's like a
Yeah.
crane.
Oh, okay, there it is. Sounds like it was on a different layer.
Yep.
Oh, roll
keeping
20.
keeping it. No, I intentionally was keeping it.
Oh, okay.
You hadn't visited it yet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so it takes you like 40 minutes to walk there. 40 minutes to walk there. So when you as you're pulling up, oh here, these are all too. As you're pulling up, you see it's like a bus station. So there's people coming and going. They've got bags. There's kids running around. There's homeless people sleeping on the benches. The everything you'd expect. And there you are standing with a armful of limbs.
I'm gonna put them in a bag and cast invisibility on the bag. Is that camouflage?
It's forced camouflage.
Yes.
So you tuck them away and disappear your bag, and so you see that there's you can rent a speeder, or there's also a shuttle that will take you to the other side, like an actual like shut, the little fucking 3-pointed lambda, whatever they're called.
Yep.
A shuttle that will take you to the other one of these that's on the south end.
No, I'm gonna rent a speeder.
Speeder. Okay. So you go up to the terminal, and there's a very grumpy looking attendant. It says next.
I'm here to rent a speeder. What are your
What
rates?
kind of speeder?
One with doors and isn't a piece of shit.
Sir, they're all pieces of shit.
Just give us something with 4 seats
I
instead of
love
2.
the honesty.
We have air speeders, land speeders, and cargo speeders.
Air speeder.
He pushes a data pad over to you. He says, "Sign here."
And I'll sign, but a false name.
What name? Dix McGee.
Yeah, pretty much.
Name.
something silly. I'm gonna
Something
name it
silly.
like Core Jakor, but it's spelled weird and it looks like carjacker.
Wow.
Carjacore.
Yeah.
He says, and then if you'll just input your chain code on the following line.
Funny thing is, Corjacore actually sounds like a Star Wars name.
It does.
does.
That.
It totally
Yeah.
does. It totally does. That's why I didn't even blink it out.
And I don't know. I don't think I have a chain code since I wasn't born in
You-
society. I look at
That is
Dozak.
correct.
What?
Jose?
You gonna,
Giving
you
us
gonna,
some
I'm gonna need some ID.
you're gonna put
I
in your
need some
chain code?
ID.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll put in my chain code. I don't even know what it is.
8675309.
You just put a bunch
Exactly.
of numbers in.
Would you have a chain code?
So it just looks vaguely like a chain code.
Would you have a chain code since you're a Jedi? Or were a Jedi?
I'm not sure.
That would
He would
put
have a
you
chain,
on-
well, because the chain code was instituted during the rise of the Empire as a
Yeah,
way to
you
keep
had
track of
to-
everyone. So
you
he
had
would have
to-
done
You
one
wouldn't
to
have
stay
a chain code
undercover,
either.
probably, so
Yeah,
he could pass off as people. He would
Probably
have
balled
received one.
enough someone. Yeah, I can see that.
that's why Vrain has one. The Dawn would have given him one.
Yeah, so he can
act.
make face.
Yep.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, let's go with that.
Because obviously there's not one in the Ascendancy.
Right.
Go with what? You have a fake one?
Yeah. I just have a fake one or one that I used for getting around.
I didn't think of that. I'd probably have a fake one too.
This is starting to sound a lot like this is starting to sound a lot like a fate point to me.
Ooh.
You're just renting a car. It's not like you're gonna leave a dead body in it.
No, they're using it to transport a dead body.
Yeah.
We're
Worse.
gonna make sure we
Yeah,
take the
Crash,
body out of it.
No,
but-
even worse.
They're lawn clippings.
Even worse, a body in pieces.
Waste,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even a whole body.
waste management.
Fucking Dahmer Skywalker over here.
We gotta get this man to
Right.
a hospital. These pieces can
Tony,
still
it's
be
just-
revived.
It's just Tony Soprano doing things that he usually does. Waste management.
What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
exactly.
He's getting the gabagoo. He's moving the
He's
gabagoo.
the gabagool.
He needs to get from one place to another.
Okay, so Dozek, you put in your fake chain code that you've been using to get around, and sir, it says this code is no longer valid.
I'm going to
I don't know what my accent changed.
let's see.
Yeah, that guy took a break and some other dude came in to fill for him.
Yeah, they took so long. He's like, my shift's over.
Tyler's gonna be taking over
What
for this
if
transaction.
Okay, how about
I'll use my
how
fate
about I
point.
take the glove off of my hand and try to use the strength score for intimidation? Or no, I'd have to leave the glove on, and I'd have to like pick him up out of his chair.
That'll just get the cops called on us because there's a bunch of people around. Yeah, I'm gonna use my
No,
fate point.
let him be a dark side user. Come on, man.
Yeah. Stop avoiding conflict, Anthony. God damn it, be a set.
I'm just gonna put my gloved hand on his shoulder across the table and grip enough that I know it's painful and tell him, "You let us through, you get to live." Do I make myself clear?
I'd like to guidance him while he's making this intimidation.
You in
Okay.
the back with your pom pom. The little flag that says "Go Zozak."
You gotta listen
That's-
to him.
I like this new dark side of you.
Dozak, you may roll intimidation with strength as the modifier, as well as your guidance.
Which is a die 6.
Right. So we'll just make a strength check. That's without the guidance. Then, how much is the guidance, Anthony?
It's a die 6.
Die 6.
Die 6 now? Look at you,
is the-
big man.
Yeah.
What is it? Where's the
Leveling
plus one
up.
coming from?
I don't know.
Where's the
That's
plus?
a good question. I just clicked on strength. So, making an intimidation check, but
Oh,
since I'm
I know.
using
It's
strength
because
as a stat,
it's because it's I think I remember that random feature, but I'm not sure if it would apply to this or not.
oof. It's only a 14, so not my strong suit.
I mean, it could work. This guy is just a dude trying to get a paycheck.
Right.
He's probably seen
Okay.
me like you though.
Yeah, you have Jack of all trades as a sentinel. That's why have
And
Yeah,
he's not
plus one.
proficient in
if
intimidation.
you're not if you're not proficient in intimidation, then you're good to go.
He's like, whoa, no need to get handsy, okay? Listen, slide me a few credits. I got a couple backup chain codes I can put in there.
I'll slide him 500.
Hands him exactly 2 credits.
0.2 experience. Hoorah!
He takes the 500 credits and he kind of like looks around to make sure no one's watching, and he slides it under he slides it into the drawer in his desk, and he pulls out a sheet that's got like a couple of different numbers on it, or pulls out like a data pad that's got a couple different numbers on it, and he types one in, and he's like, just don't come around here again. Don't let me see you back here.
You see Fulgore, you grease the hinges, the door opens.
And here I thought just unlocking the door worked.
He kind of like massages his shoulder once you've let go of it, and he's just like, you can pick up your speeder outside. There'll be a valet with the keys.
Thank you. Let's go, Fulgore.
Don't mention it. Literally. So, as he said, when you're waiting outside, there is a nice new airspeeder. Actually, let me grab a token for it. I should have one.
Newly refurbished, but still a piece of crap.
Yeah, new, slightly used. Actually, it's kind of
Gently used.
it's very ugly looking. Good condition, but doesn't look very fancy.
Hey, as long as it gets us from point A to point B with no problems.
Famous last words.
Okay, so that'll take you all another fucking like 3 hours basically to get back. So now, do we need to take a break? Or are we good?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good,
I'm fine.
but if
Okay.
everybody else needs to take a break.
No. Okay, I was just throwing it out there in case somebody had to. Okay, so now we will jump back to the Indolin. So everyone, let's see, Kashto went a separate way. So the 4 of y'all went back to the Indolin.
Yeah, pretty much straight there.
You do make it back without incident. So by now it is, I think we're looking at about 3 in the afternoon, I want to say. By the time
How
you'll
long
make
did
it
it take
back,
to get back? We got
3 more hours.
3 more hours? Yeah, probably three or four. That seems about right.
She'll spend some time surveying the.
Yeah, because
Or no, actually, I don't. You didn't end up doing the.
What took us so long is us going to the weapons shop and then catching back up there.
That's
where
right,
a lot
yeah.
of the time went.
Y'all got a pretty early start today.
All right, so after we get back, all right, I think we should all clean up, get patched up, all that stuff, and then take a short rest. In other words,
Glavis is like, I've had to take a shit since before we left. I knew I should have gone. And he like dashes for the bathroom.
that okay.
You hear the door close, but you hear, oh man.
I'm gonna go during the short rest, assuming everybody's okay with taking a short rest.
Yeah, at this point, Karo is going to reload his weapon. And he's just gonna put 7 prototype power cells he has left in his belt.
Dude is stacked. I'm gonna do not that, but the same thing is reload my power belt.
Oh yeah, since we got our stuff back, when we're on our way, I'm gonna message everybody that Dozak and I are on our way back to the ship when we start heading that way.
Who do you
Well, we're
message
driving-
specifically? Everyone?
Yeah, the whole group. We got a
Yeah,
group.
we got a
You
group
guys
chat.
got a-
Yeah, group chat.
The group chat, yeah.
Just we all share a glance and keep going.
Also, how long does that Night Sister spell last? I forgot.
Oh, it was only an hour, so it's worn off by now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it wears
Alright.
off on the way back.
During the short rest, I'm gonna go check up on my creature Zoid.
Lab, science fair project.
Yeah.
R5 is excited to see you come in, and he starts. He's like, "Oh, hey, you're finally back." You know, he's very like.
Yeah, somehow. Anything new, R5?
And when you look inside the container, The thing is so big, it's like pressed up against the glass. It like barely fits in the biobed anymore.
I'm gonna look at the his med charts on the computer, see if anything new has popped up. Uh, just growth.
Yeah, so it's increased in size by almost another 40%, and there are signs that it says that it is there's a readout that says that it is lacking nutrients. It's getting hungry.
Nom noms.
I don't know what this thing eats. I'm gonna look at it. Can I tell what type of can I figure out what type of biological life form it is? See if I can deduce what type of nutrients it probably. It seems carbon based like us, based off of its earlier readout. So I'm going to resort to carbon based foods, I imagine.
Meat.
On your based on your best estimate, it's mostly hungering for proteins or carbs. So the portions that the rations that you carry on the ship would probably do, or maybe some kind of small animal.
I'm going to go to the kitchen, which doubles as our workshop, which doubles as I don't know, everything else.
Secondary meeting room.
Multi-purpose room.
Right. Grab some like some bread and some like meat rations, and toss it inside the container and watch it. See if it consumes it, or if it sits there, or how it consumes it.
So when you place it inside, the tentacles wrap around the food, and it brings the tentacles down to the base of its. It is a squid, so it does kind of have like a where the tentacles extrude from. It seems to have some kind of orifice down there to ingest the rations. And it when it eats them, the readout does say that it accepted the nourishment, but it's still hungry.
At some point, it has to stop growing, right? If you don't feed it.
That sounds like a bad move, Kyle.
But
You are like, we literally have the plot for Alien going on our ship right now.
Yeah, we do.
Prometheus.
called? Hey,
Ridley Scott is shaking his head somewhere right now.
Rolling in his grave.
He's like, did nobody watch my movies?
I'm gonna go grab more food out of the storage and feed it even further.
So your ship holds. I'm trying to find your proportions. Your ship has 120 portions. So far, you fed it 2. How many more are you feeding it?
I'm opening up
So
the
really-
inventory tab right now.
Really, it has 120 portions, and a portion is rations for one person for one day.
Right. Okay, you've already affected that. I'm just gonna go one at a time until it stops eating.
Okay. It eats another 18 portions,
Holy crap.
and now it's satisfied.
All right, I'm gonna give it one more and see if it consumes it.
So when you put that last one in there, it grabs it with its tentacle, but it's just holding it. It doesn't actually bring it down to its mouth. Or
All right.
mouth.
All right, our
it's just
five- yeah.
got it like curled in its tentacle, and it's just kind of like holding it like next to its body.
All right, R5. If it works like most biological beings, it's probably full and gonna fall asleep soon and get tired. So once you see it starting to wind down, inject the sedative and see if we can keep it down a little longer. We want to put him as probably deep as we can without killing it.
R5 lets you know that he's had to increase the strength of the sedative in order to keep it to keep it sleepy.
It's about what I figured. All these force users and none of them can read minds? That'd be convenient. All right. Thank you, R5. Just keep an eye on it.
Don't
Let us
you
know
usually
if anything
share
crazy happens.
language?
I don't know. Yeah, you don't know what languages it speaks.
Probably not common.
I'm gonna leave, and I guess no one else is doing anything.
As you're leaving, you bump into me.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you're good. Just
So-
distracted.
So, am I gonna come back to not having a ship? Because I really don't think a new ship's in the budget at the moment. Can you elaborate on what's going on in there?
Yeah, I can elaborate. It seems to be a carbon-based life form similar to us, and it's growing at an exponential rate, which is both concerning and surprising. And I just don't want to miss this opportunity. This could be the one chance we get to study these creatures up close. I know you and Dozak both wanted to pretty much remove it immediately.
I'm gonna trust you. And I gulp pretty loudly when I say that. But I gotta be honest. You're putting all the chips in on one color, and it's making me a little uncomfortable.
Truth be told, I'm a little uncomfortable too.
That does
But-
not help me with how much
It's not reassuring.
I need you to show.
Who said anything about
from that.
reassurance? This is just an opportunity. I don't want to miss it.
I've never wanted to kill you before. Okay, you're the only person I felt that way about. All right, that is probably the nicest thing I've ever said. But if this
I've
thing
never hit a kid.
Unless that
But if
kid
this
is a
thing
dick.
destroys my ship, I will want to kill you.
Well then, we better keep an eye on it. Oh, hey, Garo.
I'm gonna grab a sandwich out the fridge.
I think it's important. I think it's important that we're on the same page when these two arrive. I don't know if you received the message. They're on their way.
Yeah, I got it. I noticed that we should meet in the lounge and talk about it before they get here.
I'm not too sure if Dozak will be hostile or receptive to what's going on. I don't understand why Fulgore did what he did. So I have a lot of
Got some
Concerns.
splaining to do.
a lot of mixed emotions about what's going on. I personally would like to be ready for an attack if anything happens.
You've got a fair point. God knows what type of manipulation has been going on with Fulgore. I've been reading, not Fulgore, or Dozak, both of them really. You know, I've been reading about, the dark side and all that, in those books that they had brought on the ship. And if even half the stuff in there is true, they're not going to be the same people.
The best course of action is to meet them inside the cargo hold, and with your blessing, Brennan, I'd like to set up mines just in case.
After he was just talking about not destroying his ship.
Well, the cargo hold at least has some reinforcements that should protect it from any severe damage.
a ship. Like simple grenades and mines aren't gonna completely wreck it.
The damage reduction, they only deal 1/10 of the damage.
Oh yeah, that's
you know,
right. I'm
in
just laughing
terms
because
of-
he's like, "Don't hurt
yeah.
my ship." And...
No, yeah, no. I agree.
Damage reduction
Taro-
only works on outside and attack rolls.
Taro wasn't there for that whole bit, so
Yeah, it's all right. No, we're good.
There's no important systems other than the landing pad or the fucking gangplank, whatever you call it,
Docking or the bay. Or...
so
the door.
what do you say, Brennan?
I think that what we need is a cohesive plan as far as usually just going along with whatever Rainer you suggest, and then I will hit it very hard. I pay you guys to take the affirmative action, and you guys do that pretty well. So.
Rain, your thoughts on this?
My thoughts is that I'm not entirely sure if we want to be met at the ship here.
Well, I want to take a shower because I'm covered in what I'm assuming is sewage and
and blood and guts.
And definitely some blood and gore.
there's oil all over my boots from that guy's like face. So I'm gonna like shower with my boots on. Alright, that's all the Gretch's problem with cleaning the shower, but
Oh,
Yeah. Go.
I'm doing that. So if you guys want to head out after, groovy. Also, probably gonna roll some really meta thing called hit dice because I feel like this is a short rest.
Yeah, y'all have got 2 hours before Dozak and Fulgor show up.
All right.
where would you like? Where would you suggest meeting them? Outside, just right there on the landing pad. I'd like to be somewhat.
Defensive.
Yes, I would. I would like the mines to be out of sight. Obviously, I can't place them just on a landing pad. That's why I suggested the cargo hold. At the very least, all they're gonna do is minor damage to the hold.
Well, if we wanted to be truly tactical, my first thought would be to meet them at the tea shop.
Yeah. How far is it from here to the tea shop?
It would take a couple of
An
hours for
hour.
y'all and a couple more hours for us.
I'm not there, so I can't really suggest
It's-
on planning, but it's far.
There isn't enough prep time. That's why I suggest the cargo hold instead of meeting them somewhere else.
The ship is still going to be the safest place no matter what. So
It's a
you're
call.
on the right track, both
The
as a
ship-
player and a character.
The ship, the cargo hold. I'm actually against the cargo hold a little bit. I think because I think both of them do very well in large spaces. And if we do need to turn defensive, we need to make sure minimally that Fulgor doesn't have room to move around.
So where would you?
Dozak's gonna be a little trivial. No, because we need to make it seem a little natural.
It is natural. They're coming back to a ship that they're on a ship that they're a part of.
You said the workshop?
You want to do it in the workshop?
No, I couldn't remember. Well, no, I didn't hear what you
No,
said.
that they're coming back to their ship. It's not gonna be out of pocket. They won't expect anything.
That's true. They're gonna come back. They're gonna enter. They're probably gonna want to shower and clean
Also
up.
security and all that.
Well,
Oh, we're the dark side users, huh?
I'll put mines in the shower and then set them off.
Here
God
they are.
dang.
Has
plotting to
anyone
hit us
seen-
when we come home? Like,
I
damn,
watched.
okay.
I watched.
What's it?
Savage.
Hey, honey, I'm
They're
home. Click. Boom.
You
No,
got
They're-
some
they're all-
explaining
they're all-
to
it's
do,
all-
Lucy.
You guys
It's
are
all
missing the point of the
precautionary.
conversation. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
all-
just precautions. It's
Like I don't
No,
have
I
to
get
set
it.
the mines off.
I get it. I'm joking.
What's-
I'm just
yeah.
making memes.
We
What's it
we
called?
get it. I'm just talking smack. That's all. I don't do terribly much of that.
It's
I'll
understandable.
leave it to you. I'll leave it to you, Vrain. And if you choose that, if you decide to go against it, and we don't want to set up in the cargo hold, if I sense danger that I can't, that we might not win, I will take Glavis and run.
I think we can. Winning, I think, is easy. But if whatever we place the mines, we have to. That's where we plan to confront them. And I'm just concerned in the cargo hold. That's gonna get, if things do get dirty, they'll have plenty of places to maneuver. But it is technically the safest place in the ship, so it's a risk either way.
To be fair, I think the tea shop is bigger, anyways.
The tea shop's bigger, and another reason I thought about the tea shop was because there's gonna be 2 Jedi there to help offset the power balance.
There's 4 of us and 2 of them.
There's correct. There'd be 5. There'd be 6 versus 2, or whatever.
Glavis interjects, and how do we know that they won't take Akoma and Fulgor? Seem pretty close. How do we know that it won't take their side?
He's correct, Rain. I've never seen you so nearsighted. You're not looking at the bigger picture here.
Well, I'm trusting that Akoma is genuinely a good guy. The only reason this would devolve into combat is if they turn themselves over to the dark side entirely.
Did you not see that when we were there?
I did.
We
why I
had
think
Fulgor
Akoma-
out and he stayed.
Glavis, he says, maybe he was just playing the long con. I mean, he didn't. It's not like he openly attacked us or anything.
Carl's gonna put
Don't
his
forget
hand on the
about the
door.
poison.
He's gonna put his
Right.
hand on the door and it's gonna slide closed. I'm gonna leave this to you, Vrain. You clearly seem to have a better grasp on it because you don't think my ideas that wise. So I guess let me know where we're gonna set up, if anything at all. We might just walk into. Who knows? They could just be back here just to say hi, or to everything be good.
I don't know. No, I think you're on the right track. I'm trying to figure out if there's a better tactical position available
I think
to
you're too
us.
consumed about that creature in that bay, and you're not here in the present with me currently with the situation at hand.
That may be partially true, but I think I can manage both. Where in the cargo bay would you want to set up your mines?
And that's why I wanted to talk to you. I wanted us to go in there and maybe find the best course of action, see what you thought.
Well, let's go.
Most of the time I
start-
just shoot, so I don't really think that far ahead, just trying to do a little better in the tactical ways and not just be so gung-ho about everything.
Okay, let's go plan. Okay, so my first thought is pretty simple, and that's we place something inside a Fulgor speeder.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
Savage.
I feel given the shape it's currently in, I feel like Fulgor's gonna want to check it out immediately.
Oh man,
And-
that's wild. I didn't think about that at all.
He's gonna want to check that out immediately, so we might be able to catch him by surprise there, if we wanted to, if that was the game plan. Dozak is gonna be a little more complicated because he's a tad more unpredictable. What type of mines do you have on you?
He's gonna pull out a bat. He's gonna point towards Davis. He's gonna hand him a satchel, this little bag, and he's gonna lay it out, and it's gonna have electrifying mines, some cryo mines, and just 2 regular standard fragmentation mines. But you see, when you look at them, they're a little more enhanced. It's not just your average run of the mill like mines. You know, these are a little more sought after. You know, they're a higher quality. And I have this
Alright.
fancy detonator, and I'm gonna set it down, and on it it's gonna say it's just gonna say boom. It just says boom on it.
All right, I think we should use the cryo
says-
mines on.
It says boom, but both of the O's are like skulls.
Wow, what language is this written in?
Hieroglyph.
I don't know. He gave the Haro gave it to me.
An ancient language from a galaxy far, far away. All right, so I think we should, if it comes to it, we should use the cryo mines on Dozak. He likes popping those boots, which enhances speed. Cryo mine to slow him down, benefits us all. Fulgore is probably vulnerable to pretty much anything.
Yeah,
All we have to do is just land it on.
you hurl a rock at him and he'll go down.
So, if anything, we should position. We should position it as. So they're probably gonna want to talk in the lounge, though. But we're obviously gonna have to confront them inside the cargo hold. It's the.
Should I make Fulgore and Dozak deafen? I mean, it's a bit late now, but should I get?
I don't know.
I don't want
Fulgore
them to
can
leave the
actually
call. But...
No, I just kind of hope that they don't
Oh no,
metagame.
yeah, he wouldn't be able to.
I never met a
Okay.
game anyway.
Never say never. Okay, well, yeah, we'll just trust that you guys are gonna RP8.
Just gonna treat it like I normally do. I'm not expecting to come in and have them hostile towards us.
Me either. Well, they're just. I think they're just in case you guys are hostile towards them.
I'm gonna show up and
Just
be like, "Why are you
whether
guys?"
Or not I know.
I'll just be like, "Why are y'all acting
Yeah.
weird?"
We're just gonna. All three of us gonna be standing there, pillarman posing.
You see, menacing. The text is just floating around them.
Meanwhile, you fucking see, you hear Brendan in the shower going. Damn,
Damn, dude, you're gonna take a 3-hour shower?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
probably.
it's my ship.
That's fair.
I used all the hot water, by the way.
I used all the hot water because I knew I'm better than you.
You know,
We're here
okay.
at Brendan's gym. We're better than you. We know
I'm just
it.
gonna be a plumbing nerd for a second, but I'm pretty sure a ship that size, you would need to shower for a day
Probably.
before you
yeah.
ran out of hot water.
Yeah.
Okay, you've all had time to short rest. Let's place these mines and get the show on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Gotta move things along here.
Okay.
Here's
So-
just tell me where you want me to put it. This is the range of the mines. So just tell me where you want me to place them, and I'll place them.
Is there? I don't see a range. So you have a? Did you have like a block or something? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I don't know why that didn't. Oh no.
Nope.
No.
The range of what mines are what the
now.
There you go. Yeah.
That we
Right now.
see. Mines are directional, or charge is directional. Mines are circular. Charges are directional. Maybe.
Okay, so I have 6 total. You said to put 1 cryo by the. Where'd you want the cryo, Kyle?
We need to put one of any kind inside the speeder.
Okay, so I'll
Perhaps
just
you
do
know-
the frag or the electrifying. That'll probably-
electrifying.
Yeah, we'll put the electrifying by the speeder. In the speeder. Cryo like right at the entrance, or like kind of behind this panel or something, or.
No,
That's the mechanism that open closes the door. So
That's what I thought of. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Maybe
gonna
like
wanna
over
put
here.
it, we're gonna be talking to them together, so we should put the mines near each other. So perhaps behind this like barrel here.
Okay, so we would have to force the conversation this way. Yeah. And then just 1 fragment. I'm only gonna use 3, Kyle.
That's fine. We only probably need 1 each right now. 3 is safe.
And then this is gonna be just a standard the frag. Oh no, wait, no, that one was the frag. This one's the cryo, right? The third one.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
this third one here should be a cryo as well, so that way if they try to escape or whatever, we can slow them down.
Okay, so cryo, electric. Correct?
Okay, where do you want this? Where do you want this third mine?
In that area, Kyle?
I mean,
Right there.
yeah, right there is fine.
Okay. I'm gonna move them all to the jam layer.
Okay. And then I will sync them all to my detonator.
Please sync. I'm gonna roll a couple of hit dice real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll mine too, but I think it's a formality because I wasn't that far off. How many do we roll?
You can roll as many as you can afford.
Oh, you need a long rest for. Well, no, we did long rest before. Okay, yeah. So, we roll 1, 13. So that'll put me. I was at 56. That'll put me at 69. Roll one more.
69.
Yeah, okay, that'll top me off to 78.
Exactly.
It'll top you off after 69.
Yes, sir, being topped off after 69.
Sloppy toppy.
Okay,
Okay.
then
So,
we're ready.
are you gonna wait for him in the cargo hold?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for. Okay, before I'm going to.
Where's the grad?
He's in the cockpit.
Alright,
Cockpit apparently.
Are you gonna go scold him for a little bit or what?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, may as well not break tradition. I'm gonna head over and tell him about the mess in the shower.
He's just like,
I'm good.
I just fixed the plumbing too. All right, I'll get on it.
I give him.
I'm gonna
like,
be standing here, as if I would with like the hood open, as if I was working on the car.
I give him 10 credits.
Oh, thanks, Cap.
Yeah. Don't mention it. You do good stuff.
All right.
I try.
I'm gonna burn.
Get your 1 experience.
No, I marked it.
Okay. He'll go work on the mess in the shower.
Before we show up, Russell, there's a couple things I want to do too.
Yeah, what's up?
Gonna order Uber Eats from one of these 5-star restaurants for
All right.
and order a feast about 2,000 credits worth. That's probably more than enough to like have a full 3-course meal for all of us.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna have Dozak drive so that I can take a short rest because I need to get a little healing as well. But the big thing is ordering the Uber Eats to get to the ship around when we get there. That's it, just those 2 things. Roll some hit dice and order food for everyone.
I thought you were gonna like order enough food to try to get to the next level or something.
No. just
20,000 credits worth of food.
Using that DoorDash hack.
I'm just giving out food to everybody on the launch area. But that's 200 experience, I believe.
Yes.
You spent 2,000 credits.
Yeah, on food.
From a
2,000
5-star
credits on.
from a 5-star restaurant, so that's probably like a couple hundred to a few hundred per person.
Where's the 5-star ref? Oh, is that it over there?
Somewhere in the entertainment district, probably Pon Fritz.
One.
They're gonna have to have a legendary like heat bag. It's gonna.
It's Star Wars, sir. Of course they
Yeah, I
have
was like,
one.
this is fantasy. I hope they do.
If there's things
That
to
should be
keep
the least
things
of their
frozen,
concern.
I imagine they can keep things hot.
Fancy restaurants don't keep things frozen.
Amen.
Yeah,
bud.
it's all
I meant in general.
it's all made to order.
It's all fresh.
I
You're
meant
fresh.
in general.
Thank you.
They have some kind of teleporter. It's just like it's like the trays, but then a teleporter, so it teleports like to the tray.
Y'all are silly. Okay, so you Dozak Fulgor, you arrive at the Endolin, and
Let me roll
you
my
know,
hit
you
dice.
while you're waiting, Vrain, you do get a message back from Lee saying yes, he's available tonight.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Then,
Oh, and I'll use my force recovery.
I'm gonna reply. I'm gonna be at Yato's tonight. Some friends are performing. Perfect meeting place.
You gotta be like Yados ? 7 ?
I don't think this is the kind of be your own plate place, but
He says, sure, sounds good.
See you there.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna tell Dozak guys we're like going back to. I'm gonna teach you breath control tonight, so we can get this poison out of your system. It worked. It worked
Sounds
on
like a
me
plan.
when I used it, and I taught it to Akoma, and it got rid of it from him too. We just need to find some way to remove these devices and make sure that they're not triggered to explode, or we keep them on our body to keep fooling the master.
True. He could be
Okay.
planning either way.
Yeah.
So, Capitan, you get a ping that Dozak and Fulgor are outside, ready to. They're requesting you lower the door so they can get in.
Did the food
Strange.
get there
The door
before we
didn't
did,
open
or did we get
automatically.
there?
Yeah, food hasn't arrived just yet.
Okay.
I pressed the button.
So like the
Yeah.
doors were locked, we couldn't open it ourselves.
Yeah,
That's weird.
that's what I was saying. That's strange.
We've been fighting Sith, man. Anyways, I opened the door.
Yeah, no, for real.
Change.
When
You
have we
think we're
ever
gonna have the
locked our
same
door?
key after everything that just happened?
You can't be criminals and not lock your own door. It's like 101.
Locks only keep out honest people.
It's true.
So, Fulgor and Dozak are walking up the
Gangplank.
the gangplank. Yeah, I don't know what else to call it.
Or switch back to the other map.
Should we go back to the Indolent map or stay on this one?
Oh, did I not move it? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought I moved it over. My
Yeah,
bad.
you
Okay.
fucking better be, Russell.
I don't want it to happen again.
It's
Sorry,
Playing
guys.
week to week. It's kind of silly for you to drop the ball at this point.
I thought I was waiting to do it, but okay. All right. Hey there.
Oh,
Why was the doors locked? We used the code and it wouldn't let us in.
Yeah, sorry. There is some vagabonds out there, unsavory types. You know how it is.
something about fighting evil Sith lords and evil Mandalorians
Oh, yeah,
motivates you to lock a door.
You know,
Yeah,
like when
yeah.
you cut someone's head off and then it sparks because it's not really them. That's really welcoming to leave the door open at night.
Precisely.
Vrain's got the hood of the airspeed your car, Anthony. He's got the hood open and he's got some tools. And he looks like he's trying to work on it.
Oh, does that
Hey,
mean
and
we're
I'm
blocked
like-
up so we can see?
I'm holding the tools for him, like that he's
Yeah.
not using.
Okay.
Assisting. Yeah.
Fulgor, Dozak, could you help me out with this real quick? I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this car, but man, what did you guys go through with this?
You do know I know
Russell.
nothing about cars, right?
Do
Just-
I notice
just need you guys
anything?
to
Oh, hold on,
hold
hold on.
something.
Connor's trying to ask me a question. What's up?
Do I notice anything, A, with my passive perception of 21, or B, my tremor sense so far?
The door being locked, was a little odd, but the story is justifiable. But when you walk in, you do see the mine that's hidden. There's one right here. So it's disguised but not invisible.
I'm going to stand right in front of it. Caro, Vrain, why are there live explosives in the cargo hold?
Because I told them to put him there.
That's a dumb idea even for you.
I
doubt
we were literally just talking about fighting Sith Lords and keeping our door locked. What do you mean? Why do we have protective measures inside the ship?
I mean, I guess it
Because
makes
you
sense.
left live explosives when you knew we were coming back and you didn't tell us.
The remote.
It didn't trigger when we walked by. I mean, you're standing
Yeah.
right in front of it, you say, so, like, if it was truly live, wouldn't it go off?
I need an answer from somebody, and it needs to be a straight answer. I need the truth.
Those like pulls out his lightsaber.
You're in no position to talk or demand anything.
Tell me that again, Caro. We'll see who's standing.
This man
I'm
had too many
gonna-
natty ices.
What's it called? Once Dozak pulls out his lightsaber, I'm definitely gonna start like pulling back away from Dozak a little bit, or not Dozak, from Fulgore a little bit. Even though Fulgore seems like he's on our side with this, it's so she's like, as I'm walking away, I'm gonna look at Fulgore. I'm like, do you know what's going on with him? Why is he acting like this?
No, he hasn't been this aggressive with me. This is also news to me. He seemed like his usual self the whole time we were coming back. Dozak, you need to calm the fuck down.
Fulgore, you might want to come back to the loading dock. Something tells me we're not welcome here, and until I hear otherwise, I'm going to keep that assumption.
I turn to Fulgore and I brush his cheek and I go, I'm glad that healed up nicely.
When he punched you.
Yeah. I'm like trying to, like, do I? I'm not sure how I want to respond to this one. Yeah, I guess you were right. It fooled the master, I guess. Although he didn't really, think anything of it either. But yeah, I think we all need to take a chill pill here and just talk this out. Dozak, put the saber away. We can talk. We can talk about this.
Hold on. Oldgrave, come over here. Fulgore and Dozak, stay where you are.
Everybody be
We
cool.
need to talk about the color of Dozak's lightsaber, which seems to have changed in the past 24 hours.
What's to
And
talk
from
about?
everything I've seen in the past time I've spent with these guys, red lightsabers are typically bad.
I've
Fulgore
had
has
red
red one.
lightsabers this
I was gonna
entire
say
time. What do you
Fulgore's-
mean?
Yeah,
Fulgore's feeling
you're
attacked now.
also a self-proclaimed Sith, and we just fought a bunch of red lightsabers, and actually literally a bunch of red lightsabers.
They
And
were all
Dozak's
red.
lightsaber was this yellow-orange color, and now it's red.
Well, I guess
and
now he's got an upgrade. And of course it would be red because he got the upgrade from the, Sith group. It makes sense that there would be a color change, I suppose.
Can I see if I don't know if it's the same lightsabers he's had previously, or if it's a new one?
Well, it could be
100%.
modifications inside the lightsaber to change it.
Right.
I mean, you
right.
can make a perception check and try to figure it out.
You could even make, well, it's Russell's call, but I would even say like a lore check to see if you know how the color of a lightsaber changes.
I didn't know a color could change.
I don't.
Physically, the handle appears to be the same saber. Though, like John was saying, you have no idea, what the internal components are
Right.
like without inspecting it. But at a,
Haven't got that far in the book yet.
yeah, yeah, exactly. From what you can see, the shape of the handle on the outside has not changed.
Can I make a lore check?
Sure.
Terrible at these.
That's the spirit.
I can't tell if that's a not. Oh, okay.
I don't know what you were rolling for, so I don't know how to answer that roll.
I wanted to see if I knew, because I, Jama, know how a lightsaber turns from whatever to red.
Mhm.
but I wanted to see if Brennan also shared this knowledge.
Really, Brennan doesn't have any like formal force training, so anything that you come to, any like or any idea that you would come to would be kind of just a gut feeling or a assumption.
Red usually means bad. Maybe he did something bad to get that color.
Right. That's kind of my concern. We
As if this crew doesn't do enough bad things on its own, or commit its own evil acts.
For
Okay.
real.
Countless lives lost at our hands, and now you want to play the moral card on me?
this is not an act of morality, but an act of self-preservation we're talking about.
I'm just gonna slowly approach with my hands up. Like,
Hold on. We need to remember our rules on this shit before things continue down the line. Rule number 1, kill everyone else first. Rule number 2, solve all of our issues with rock, paper, scissors.
I agree.
Walking onto the ship with live explosives sure makes me feel like I'm part of that everyone else right now.
Well, it would make sense. They probably think that we were brainwashed by the Sith Lord.
Still could be brainwashed by the Sith Lord.
You know,
You don't-
Fulgor,
you don't know.
you have a point, at least. I did fall victim to that, whatever that vampire was.
Exactly. They've seen it in action before, so it makes sense that they would take the precautions against this again.
They need to deactivate these mines.
Okay,
Why
well,
would-
it might
why
help,
would-
but it will probably help with you putting the lightsabers away first.
I'm gonna stow the lightsaber and get out of range.
Before we continue this conversation again, or as we continue the conversation, I think Caro and Brennan and I are owed an explanation of what's happened in the past 16 hours since you guys were captured.
I was captured, and I was experimented on because I seeked power. And of course, a Sith Master was all too willing to oblige me, but then he gave me this, and I'm just gonna just rip off the glove and like hold it out up and out with those black nails. Just it's all gnarled and gross looking.
My hands like instinctively like flick toward my sniper before I like pause and go and settle back down.
I'm just like, are you okay?
That's doesn't seem natural.
Oh, thank you.
The dark side of the Force is a path to many things some consider to be unnatural.
Well, I'm sure we could fix that if you wanted.
Maybe not now.
Can't regrow your hand, but we could probably remove it.
Well, no, we have the Bodis leaf still. Ooh, that might be able to cure it.
This is no
You might be right.
disease. This is something other. I feel as though it's definitely not cybernetic. It's definitely real, and it belonged to someone. But who, I can't say. But for whatever reason, the Master chose me to wield it.
Speaking of cybernetic, I should start reaching into my bag and tossing the fucking
out
body
body
parts.
We got plenty of spare hands. You'll be fine.
These
Caro,
were
you need a hand? I got 3.
these were the cyborg's cybernetic enhancements. I figured we could either try to sell these or repurpose them for ourselves. There's just
Yeah,
the
that's
fucking
actually,
massive body parts on the ground now.
That's pretty interesting, honestly. I was looking to get in them. Anyways, hey, you need to calm down. All right, look, I get it. Like, and I'm gonna stand like free here, and I'm just gonna be like, look, I know, like, you're a little wired, right? Like, you probably got poked and prodded and hit up a little bit, but look, like, If we wanted to, like, attack you, we would have did it as soon as the door opened. Like, why would we not? Like, you're here. We had a conversation. I haven't even pulled out my sword, which I usually do before I talk. You've seen how I speak Jawa. If I wanted conflict with you, it would have happened already, and I'm pretty sure these guys feel the same way.
Forgive me, but coming effectively home and finding a bomb on what I've considered to be my doorstep, my home. Yeah, that's gonna rub me the wrong way.
It was
We're
a little
all
unnerving to learn.
We're all standing in the explosive radius right now. I don't understand why you guys think you're alone in this. Like, literally, we're all gonna take damage if that thing goes off.
I think you have to remember is that not a week ago you were talking mutiny against Boldgrave and all of that stuff. So you need to talk about coming home to discomfort and antagonizing. That's pretty par for the course in this group, if we're being honest with ourselves.
It's
And,
also pretty fair.
That's why we abide by rule number 1 as the most important rule. We kill everyone else first. Our concern with you guys is that you're misleading us.
Also, sick new speeder. Where'd you get that?
It's a rental.
Oh,
So in other words, it's ours now.
I was just gonna scrub the chain code off if I'm being honest.
That works. I used a false name anyway.
Alright. They're not gonna miss it. It's the wheel. As soon as we get it out of this sector, it's ours.
Actually, Boldgrave, you'll get a kick out of the name I used. I used Car Jakor for, and it was spelled like carjacker.
Go over to you. Can I give you a high five? So are you gonna, like, come inside and stop acting like an abused animal? Or are you just gonna sit there at the door and whine about how hard you have it because you have a fucked up hand?
I don't know.
A little of both.
Boldgrave. You want to arm wrestle and find out?
That's gross.
Ooh.
I don't want to touch that thing. I just took a shower, thanks.
I can wear protection. Puts glove back on.
I'll pass. You can keep it.
I'll put the glove back on and keep walking up. And I'm gonna stop right here.
I slap
just
your
gonna-
ass while you walk by.
I'm just gonna stare directly at Karo. Your instincts serve you well.
When you step up, Glavis kind of like tightens up on his gun a little bit.
Your instincts serve you well, Karo. The mines were a good plan. But by this point, I thought you would trust me a little more than that.
Now, guys. Again, calm down. Oh, also, I hope everybody's hungry because I ordered food for us.
Fuck yeah.
Should be.
I've
here
already
any
had the
minute.
rations on the ship. I'm fine, thank you. So is Glavis.
It'll be more than.
Poor Glavis.
Speaking for him. So is Glavis.
He's probably, you hear his stomach growling through his armor.
He's just like, I hate rations.
It would make sense that you and Dozak did what you did. What, the way of the Sith or Jedi, for that instant gratification, not work hard for anything, just kind of be handed things. It's on par for both of you.
What have we been handed?
Your boy has a red lightsaber and that weird looking hand.
Okay.
And
How do you know he didn't work for that?
Yeah, the only thing he probably worked was his jaw.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
All right, hang on.
Talk his
Hang
way
on.
No,
into
that was
it.
like you're in the other
All
room.
the
You didn't hear
info.
that. You didn't hear that. Door's closed.
Oh, yes, I did. I heard every word of that.
How?
Chimersense doesn't give you hearing.
Yeah. I felt his lips move.
I felt his butthole quiver.
Actually, Karo, I brought you a gift as well that I thought you would appreciate to hopefully repair our bond. I know that you're pissed at me
Aw.
that I didn't leave after the hard work that you did to come rescue us.
Not what I did. What everyone did. It's not just me, Fulgor. You fail to see that. Everybody risked their lives. Even that poor Jedi who looks like he can't do nothing really. Even he was willing to sacrifice his life to help you three.
And
And
I
you
plan on
stayed? You stayed to talk to some old man in Dozak?
well, again, the deadly poison that will kill us, and he's the only one with the antidote. I will be teaching Dozak how to cure himself of that later.
Akoma said you were already cured of it.
Yes, I am, and I taught it to Akoma. Now I need to teach it to Dozak. I couldn't just leave Dozak there.
You'd be wise to let that sit inside of him.
Oh shit.
It's a good possibility, I guess. Anyway, your gift, and I reach into the smuggler's pack, and I hand him the two-handed saber scythe.
Shit. Okay.
I remember you you gave the your clan the Force Vampires saber, and it brought you honor. I thought maybe you could do the same with this.
Kind gesture it is, Fulgor. But one I can't take.
One of y'all killed him because he was dead when me and Akoma came up the stairs.
Give it to Bloodline, maybe he can use it.
I think he's partial to his Buster Blade. I don't even think he would use this. I guess he's right here. You can voice his opinion on that.
What is it? I was like kind of too busy looking at like my nudie holocrons.
I'll ignite it to show him.
Oh fuck, that thing. That's pretty cool. Can I see that?
I'll deactivate it and toss it to him.
What's its stats? Like, how do you wield it?
Nobody's attuned to it, so nobody knows what it can do.
I'll spend my time attuning to it. I'll de-attune from my I'll de-attune from my stealth field generator.
That
take an hour
already
to
doesn't
attune.
require attunement.
Oh, you're
His
right.
does. His isn't. I think his is a higher.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine's-
that's right.
Yeah, mine's is enhanced. So I'll de-attune from it. And then
Spend the next hour attuning to it.
Attunement.
If I may, it is very heavy.
Okay.
And it does use strength
What's the
as its
strength
modifier.
required?
shit.
Yeah. So those are it's a die 8, and then it's like a double-sided saber, so it does a die 8 on the other end too. And then it has that special reap attack. No strength requirement per se, but it uses strength as the modifier, not dex.
Well, we can mod that out. Yeah, I don't think I'm proficient with it, but it's cool.
We might have better luck selling it. It's a rarity, one of a kind. I bet we could get big money for it if we really wanted to.
Well, I could try selling it. Karo, are you sure you don't want to turn this in?
I'm sure.
I'll toss it back to Fulgor.
Okay, I guess I stow it back in the bag.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't use sabers, so... I mean, I use a saber, but I have no need for a special saber. Also, it's two-handed and too heavy.
Why don't you hand it to your partner? Maybe he could make use of it.
Who's my partner?
Well, of course, Dozak.
I thought you and I were partners, no homo.
Homo doesn't exist in Star Wars.
Oh,
Because-
he's jelly of
because-
your force bond?
Because
Apparently.
all love is, all
Not
love
jealous
is
of the
love.
Force bond, but recognizes what what Fulgor and
That I'm
what
now
Fulgor has
also friends with
become.
Dozak.
I'm gonna step up and put my hand on both of their shoulders and be like, and now kiss.
I would like to force throw Goldgrave. And
Oh no. But all love is love.
he yells as he's thrown.
Do I make a
You
dex
know
save
what?
or anything, or does it just happen?
It's a strength saving throw.
So I see
It's a
me
strength saving throw? Oh
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
me punching him wouldn't work out. So like this is like effectively me punching him.
Oh,
Oh, that was so
Oh,
close.
oh,
you
But no
yeah,
cigar. No cigar.
Oh!
That fails.
What's it called? No, I'm gonna heads up. I'm gonna heads up him just for the meme.
Wow, dude.
I'm gonna
Get 'em.
heads up.
How much is the dice for that?
It's,
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
plus 5.
Get
21.
Wow.
21.
Yeah, fucked. I'm learning the trumpet.
That's the Sammy. That's the hooked fiber blade. By the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a little different than the one in the game.
Because Russell made it up.
Yeah, I don't know if there. I guess there was probably a real one, but that's the way I wanted it to work. It's basically you get 3 free disarming attacks with it, and then on a crit you auto disarm.
And that what's that you have to attune to
Martial
that?
vibral weapon. No attunement. It's just a regular.
Oh, why does he hit so fucking hard with it then?
Because he's got fucking 20 strength.
It has like
He's
belt
thick.
of iron giant strength.
He's a fucking android.
You'll hit the same way. Isn't your strength score 21 right now because of the belt?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll hit the same. It's a
Um,
+5.
Yeah, it's also a strength.
I still think Grave should be wearing the belt. But that's just not gonna
The belt? You mean
That strength belt.
The gauntlets, whatever's enhancing your strength. But it doesn't really matter that much.
what do you think he should be holding, Kyle? The kickers, the belt? Which one do you want to give him?
All of them. He's a monk. He
Jeez.
needs all the help he can get. No, it's what it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna
all
pretend I
good.
didn't hear that.
Well-
It's not like I'm Fulgor.
I guess
Yeah,
I take no offense to that.
I'm gonna grab the scythe out of your hand, Anthony, and stow it. I guess I'll take it, and then I'm gonna like
Of all
turn
the
off
people,
jet.
of all the people on this ship, your friendship is the only one I wouldn't want to lose.
I turn the
kick him in
detonator
leg.
off.
As soon as he says that, I kick him in the leg.
I turn the detonator off, and I'll just go about collecting my things.
Picking up mines that they didn't know were there.
Yeah.
Well, that one's the one we knew was there, right?
Yeah,
No,
I know. Yeah.
Dozak caught it.
Yeah.
Because they're like
that was
they were disguised but not invisible.
And this would
I
be
do
a
have
good...
a passive perception of 21.
But you're in this room. You can't sense outside of this room. That is something we learned.
Yeah, he meant when he was walking. In.
Oh. Well, it wasn't moving. Would he feel it there?
That's also
I
what
would
He didn't
was
use his
wondering,
tremor
too.
sense. He just has really high passive
Oh,
perception.
fair enough.
Yeah.
He's very perceptive.
And
He
then
notices
And we
the tiniest little he's walked on and off this ship dozens of times, so he would notice even the tiniest thing like out of place.
yeah, that's
Does this
fair.
creature have a
I feel like
reaction to
everything's out
Dozak
of place
being
on the
here?
cargo hold.
It's
Does this creature have a reaction to Dozak being here?
Oh, I mean, not unless
It
he's walking
wouldn't-
in the med bay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I mean it wouldn't yet. If I take 2 more steps, technically it does.
What?
Why would it have a reaction?
Doesn't it make
All
creatures?
creatures within 30 feet are
Oh,
now
yeah.
hostile.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Animals within 30 feet of you are hostile towards you.
Well, it's also
It's-
sedated, so
we don't. It is sedated, but we don't know if it's an animal or not. It could be a sentient being,
Hey,
constitute an animal.
hey, Fulgor.
yeah.
Did you end up picking up that chain cycle thing by chance? That was pretty neat.
You mean this thing? And I reach into my bag and pull it out.
Can I just play with it? Like, you don't have to give it to me, but I just want to mess around with it. It looks pretty cool.
Sure. I deactivate it and hand it to him. I think Dozak could use this though, so I was gonna give it to him.
Maybe we'll see. It'd be interesting.
You wouldn't
for
be able
sure.
to attune to it though, because it's either that or the boots.
Right.
This one also doesn't have attunement.
Oh, this saber doesn't have attunement?
No.
Well, shit. That means I could use it.
Yeah, the little Kusarigama, you could throw it at someone and stick it onto him.
Yeah, let me see what that bad boy can do.
Yeah.
Let me get
So I
that back
guess
real
you're
quick.
not handling
So let me.
Ful-
I'm just
Fulgur's
gonna hold on
reaching
to
up to
this.
grab it, and Fulgur's like, "Wait a second."
I can use this thing.
I'll still let him look at it, but now I am interested that it doesn't require attunement.
Now that I'm not stressed about
Damn,
it.
that is a lot of text.
1d6.
Wait.
Did it mix with that disarming
It
glow
merged. Yeah. It starts where it says 1 die 4, versatile 1 die 6.
one?
Okay.
Reach, double entangling. Special.
I start spinning it and like using it because it is a monk weapon. I've used the chain side before, and so I start just doing an Akigai and just doing like the basic martial arts demonstration for it. Yeah, and I'm like, this is pretty sick. Give it back to you. I love the silence of everyone reading the text.
Everyone's reading. Even I'm reading. I had to
Yeah, I
reread
know.
it. I'm like, how busted is this?
So if I wanted to
Nice.
entangle somebody, I make a die 20 attack roll against their athletics or acrobats, so it's still a die off.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. It's like a ranged grapple essentially,
Okay.
It's funny.
but instead of
'cause
grappling, it restrains them.
that stacks with my fucking onslaught style, because
Shit.
not onslaught. Fuck, what is it?
It is onslaught.
Is it? Yeah, I can trip people, so I could entangle them and snare them and knock them prone in the same turn.
That's
I
funny.
Oh.
believe. I'm not sure if it works quite that way because I think you have to choose that you're. But maybe this is just. I'm not. I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I could do that and then bonus action attack trip them with onslaught, and they would have disadvantage.
I think it
Yeah.
might have. I think it might have omitted part of it. But yeah, basically, like when you've entangled them, you have to stay within the range.
It's there. Additionally,
it?
once tailor 6 of his range reduced to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, can move apart beyond the reach of the weapon.
Oh, I just needed to scroll down. Okay. Whoops.
All right,
okay.
so
It works the way you
Should-
think.
Does that require
We
2
all
hands or
have a-
just 1 hand?
2 hands.
Oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna use it. But I guess I can sell it if.
it says
Nobody
it's
wants it.
versatile, so it can be 1 or 2,
Well,
right?
yeah. Well, yeah. It's yeah. I guess it is one-handed. But you have to like use one hand to like throw it, and then
It's still 2-handed weapon. It's just you can't throw with one hand.
You can-
and not
yeah.
holding onto the other rope.
Yeah, never
Otherwise
mind.
you're just
My
throwing
my
some-
other hand holds my focus, so I can't really use it. Yeah, I'll probably just try to sell it if nobody else is gonna use it. Looks fucking sick though. I guess, or we could
Right?
put it up on display.
Welcome to our Sith library of weapons.
A cool weapons.
lightsaber will make an excellent addition to my collection.
Whenever we have guests on here that we need to flex on, we take them to the room with all the Sith lightsabers.
Well, that food
Just
should be here any
just a
minute.
reminder.
oh yeah, ding dong. I've got a order for Kar Jakor.
I love it.
I'll open it, yeah, so you can come in.
He's got like the big fucking hot bags. Like he's got like one over each shoulder, and they're just like massive.
He's like, I still
Yeah.
got 2 or 3 more bags in the car.
Yeah, he's like, I got more out in the car. He sets him. He's like, he sets him down, and he goes back to get the rest.
As he bent over to put the first batch down, I pickpocket him.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Try and get those.
Wow, dude.
tips.
Wow, dude.
Here, let me help you with that.
Oh
Yoink.
wow.
Show me the credits.
He's got 200. He's got 200 credits on him.
Oh, they're mine now.
Dude's balling.
You jerk. As a delivery
I am.
driver, I'm very offended by this. This is definitely bad karma for you.
May all your pies be cold.
And he comes back at the rest and sits it all down, and he's just like, he's like standing there like awkwardly, kind of like waiting.
How much is it?
I already paid for it since I ordered it online.
Oh,
I just need a signature on the receipt. He pulls out a data pad.
I give him 50 credits.
Oh, okay, never mind. No signature necessary. Thank you. And he leaves. That happens to be like every day, I swear.
Now we'll report the
Like, can I
food
get a
is not.
signature? They hand me cash. Oh, never mind. I don't need the signature anymore.
Since he didn't sign it, I'm gonna call them
I'm
up.
looking at their hand because already.
Oh
Yeah.
lord.
Sorry, what'd you say, Anthony?
I was gonna say since he didn't sign it and he actually just left, and I'm gonna call him up and be like, yeah, our food was never delivered. I'll just take a refund. I'm kidding. I'm not actually gonna do that, but
I was gonna say it was picked up from the restaurant, so
560.
you have to call DoorDash.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
Oh lord.
But yeah, we got fucking, I don't know, lobsters and prime ribs and yeah, like all a bunch
Caviar.
of good, yeah, bunch of
How
salmon,
did they find all the
bunch of good
seafood
shit.
on a wheel without the notion?
It's probably
delivered.
grown
It's
you
flown
buy
in, dude.
Agricorp.
It's a fish farm.
Probably, yeah.
Oh lord.
Probably.
Brought to you by Agricorp.
I'm gonna grab a plate and I'm gonna bring it to Dozak.
Well, I thought
Yeah,
we would,
Glavis,
you know,
Glavis
meet somewhere
picks
where
up
there was a
the
table.
stuff. Helps carry it all in.
Bought some food for you, big guy.
When Glavis is lifting the stuff to take it in, I'm like, you can eat. You go ahead and eat.
Thanks, Brennan.
He's like, wasn't gonna ask for your permission, but thanks.
Oh, that sounds like insubordination.
Backhands him.
I will remember this.
My body, my choice.
No.
Hey, amen to that.
A little cheeky. So everybody is gathering around. Well, even though most of you have already eaten, you're still sampling some of the.
Everybody sees it and smells it and they
Delicacies.
can't help themselves.
Right.
I buzzed the Gretch and tell him to wash his hands and come get some food.
Is Brain still in the cargo hold or no?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't trust either of them anymore. So, do with that what you will. I plan on putting distance between me and them.
No. I'm kind of on the same page as you. Everything I've been reading about the dark side is he's just wrought with betrayal and evil and more betrayal.
Everything, we'll keep everything on the up and up, and I'll work with them, but I don't think I have a care if they happen to fall in battle.
I want to cry, Sammy.
I have a plan for Fulgor, but I don't know about Dozak.
As long as we can bring,
Jeez.
if we can bring our fallen, our lost sheep back into the herd, he's gonna touch a picture of Fulgor.
Yeah, people like Dozak who search for power. Well, you know what they say: absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I feel like that's the path Dozak's going to be on. That almost got us killed 4 hours ago. Who's to
How
say
quick-
it's not going to happen again?
You saw
How
how
many ti-
quickly his temper flipped on us.
Both.
It's safe to say that there's definitely something up with him, and I would do everything in my power to stay away from him if possible. I truly don't know if we could win a fight.
Now, I think we could win a fight.
Up time.
People who are that aggressive and impulsive, you piss them off, you can lead them, you can manipulate them, as long as you plan accordingly. For example, they didn't even find the 2 other mines we placed. So
That's true.
we could
Part of me was
lead,
gonna
lead
pull
them
that
into
as
what
soon
look,
as-
leading you notice Dozak right now, he retreated back to the beginning of the ship.
Yes.
So I hate to say that I've got a plan for the future, but my tactical brain is definitely operating in gear. But
Well, that's good to hear because I don't know if I'll be able to do anything other than shoot. So, gonna be leaning on you.
sometimes that's enough. But Fulgor, I think we can still reach Fulgor, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say that he loves and respects you, so you might need to be the person to talk to him and perhaps convince him that this path toward the dark side that he seems so adamant on pursuing, is the wrong path. Everything about him, he seems to follow the Sith because that's what he feels he's supposed to do. But even in the middle of the combat, he still killed his fallen comrades. He didn't focus on the big bad for the fight. He kept his word, healed the people who were down, kept his word, healed the people who were down. I think if you talk to him, I think you might be the only one who can convince him to pull back. He seems strong in the Force, whatever that means. And I think if you can get him to focus his efforts on, well, what I believe the light side is, whatever the opposite of Dozak is at this point. I
Music
think-
just started
You
bumping
may be
really
right.
loud from the next room.
Yeah, you may be right.
Party.
Let's join the others before they think anything else of me or you. I
I'm used
will.
to them thinking stuff of me. It's all right.
I'll try to reach out to Fulgor, see if I can make amends. I'd be lying if I said he didn't hurt me.
I understand.
Beep, beep, beep. -1 HP, mental health hurt.
You took 1 level of depression.
You guys come in and I'm doing windmills on the table.
Like with your wiener?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No,
Break
with the
dance
sorry
windmills.
about he took from you.
That's a helicopter, Anthony.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, my
God
bad.
damn.
Go Brandon, go Brandon, go Brandon, go Brandon, go. So you guys walk in and there's kind of like a moment of like an awkward silence, and then the console of the ship goes off, and there's an incoming transmission.
Oh.
I use force push pull to push the button.
The real use of the Force.
And on the view screen, an old familiar face pops up. Garm.
Aw, snap.
Hey, homeboy's still alive.
Hey there, guys. How's it going?
I
Good.
thought you were fucking dead.
Darn, you sound different.
Yeah, I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is I escaped Cantonica. Bad news is Cracks didn't make it out.
Well,
On my knees. No.
that's where we're gonna end tonight's session, everybody.
Oh, that's
We'll continue this
awful.
conversation next time.
We're really.
Oh man.
Wow, man. The entire
That's
like
depressing.
the entire end of this session was super depressing.
Oh,
This is
did you know
very
he was
sad.
gonna die?
This is really
so
tense.
good.
Oh, it's
So-
it's gonna be worse once Dozak finds out that thing is still in the med bay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that would have been cool to see. Yeah, dang.
But
Well,
next time.
everybody, we'll see you next time. I know that was a rough one, but we got through it, and hopefully it's all uphill from here. Till next time, may the force be with you, everybody.
Man,
May the swords be
May
with
the
you.
force
be with
you.